I do want to mention HowardStern.com. Jason's been putting a lot of content up there. I particularly enjoyed this weekend Behind the Block Party with Stephanie, Ronnie's girlfriend, complete with pictures of Ronnie in the block party.
Oh, yeah?
That's a feature on HowardStern.com. All right, good night, everybody. .com. Then there's like Ronnie's poem from Richie's wedding is up there, Walt Whitless. And
really, we should have. Did we ever get a handwriting analysis?
Oh, we did. I think.
We did, because his handwriting is outrageous.
Gary, what was the outcome?
We're working on it. We have a guy, and we're working on getting him in.
Yeah, wait till he comes in, because what this guy had to say was really disturbing.
Well, that handwriting is disturbing. You know, I say you can tell a lot about a person by the way they write.
Yeah, take a look at Ronnie's handwriting on HowardStern.com right now, and you tell me if it doesn't look like the letter a kidnapper writes to the family. I told you when I hired Ronnie.
Ronnie writes like a kidnapper. Oh,
I said,
funny.
I said, Ronnie, I get this. Ronnie had driven me to Hartford. He wasn't I didn't have a regular driver. You know, back in those days, no one was looking to drive me, and nor was any radio company willing to pay me to do that. Anyway, he gave me a ride to Hartford. I was doing a TV show. Look at that fucking handwriting.
It's scary.
Yeah. All right. I was doing this TV show where it was a stand-up comedy special where I was the host. It was in Hartford, and he drove me from New York to Hartford. And afterwards, I go, "Hey, he's a pretty good dude, this Ronnie. I liked him." And NBC decided to give me a driver and a car. And so, or was it a K-Rock? I don't even remember. Was that K-Rock or NBC?
No,
K-Rock,
he was still in. No, he was still in NBC.
NBC,
Really?
right?
He
Yeah,
got fired right after that.
right.
Oh.
And so, you know, when I got the go-ahead to have a driver.
You remember this guy?
No. I must have, I don't know, but Ronnie had written me a note to my home. He dropped it off at my home.
No, I didn't.
Where did he come into?
To Don's office.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. And what happened? Here's what happened.
No, you wrote me some kind of note at home that said, you know, basically, hey, I love driving you or something.
No,
one of those things.
No, I actually, what happened was, the first part of it that happened when we spent the whole day together.
Right.
And we wound up in that guy's house, remember? Because it was supposed to be, you were supposed to do this thing.
Oh, yeah.
It was a hurry up and wait thing like everything else.
Yeah, we had to wait at some guy's house. I do remember that.
Some general manager at a radio station.
Yeah.
And it was me, you, and Fred. And Fred's, you know, we got to talking a lot. Me and Fred.
Oh, yeah, Fred was there, too.
I think it was it the TV station guy?
Yeah, it was the guy who owned the television station.
Yeah. We wound up at his house, sitting in his living room.
Yeah, in the woods. I remember that. It was a kind of a cool cabin-looking thing.
Yeah, so I spent a lot of time with Fred also, talking to him, you know, and I just gave
Two loons.
Yeah, and I gave him
finding each other.
I gave him my business card, and I said, you know, hey, if anything ever comes up, give me a call.
Yeah, but there was some note that you wrote.
I wrote a letter to you, saying that I had been with you, and I said it was great, you know, and if you ever need service in the future.
Well, this letter.
Oh, stop it. It wasn't written in crayon.
Well, this letter was written in the same handwriting that Ronnie. You'll look on HowardStern.com at Ronnie's poem.
Listen.
If you ever want to see the Lindbergh baby again.
Dude, I have a really shit handwriting, okay?
I mean, at first I thought, okay, someone's taking my kid, and they, you know, they're holding him for ransom.
Oh, stop it!
All right, how much do they want?
Yeah, right.
Put $50,000 in a bag under the bench by the number.
Listen, I brought
plus.
2 of your kids home from the hospital.
I know you did.
I didn't kidnap anybody.
I know.
Calm down.
You're not even understanding the joke.
I understand exactly what you're saying. What
I'm not saying you are a kidnapper.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at this thing. And I remember saying to my agent, I go, listen, the guy, you know, he seemed like a nice guy, but look at his fucking handwriting. And my agent looked at me and goes, I don't think you can hire this guy. I said, he's maybe he got out of jail. I don't know if he went to school. Or I mean, it's like the block lettering of a fifth grader. Not even.
And it changes sizes and runs. It's very, very strange.
Can you make it? Hey, Gary, even that handwriting guy, what was he saying? Because I know it was sort of a preliminary discussion, but.
Hold on, let me find it. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, you got to hear what this guy had to say about Ronnie's personality based on the handwriting.
Do I care what he
Let me see that handwriting.
Well, you never care about anything.
No, I don't care.
Look at it. Look, like every letter is like look at the Y. It's all.
I wrote it big like that, and here's the reason, okay?
But why'd you write my letter big like that?
I didn't write it like that.
You kind of did.
No, I didn't.
I'm telling you.
No, I wrote the letter
different?
in regular letters, but it was printed because I have the worst fucking script handwriting there ever is. Me and my mother have the worst, had the worst handwriting ever.
Well, anyway.
Like it's in the family.
Yeah, exactly.
It's inherited.
Yeah.
You can't change it. So anyway, I look at this thing and I said to my agent, there's no fucking way we can hire this guy. He's obviously either deranged or unstable.
Oh, stop it.
I'm telling you, this was the discussion, I swear on my life.
Yeah.
I was nervous hiring a guy with handwriting like this. Oh, here's what the expert said. I do handwriting analysis. I see many red flags in Ronnie's handwritten wedding poem. Yeah. The biggest flag is in the heading. The shape of the letter Y, yes, in the word by, has what is called a felon's claw. Because the lower part of the Y has a claw-like shape. People that make a felon's claw will pretend to have your best interests at heart, but will eventually stab you in the back.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
As soon as someone treats them nicely, they turn on them by doing something detestable. The last person I knew that used a felon's claw was my sister's ex-boyfriend. He ended up emptying a gun into his new girlfriend, killing her in front of her 17-year-old daughter.
Wow.
There are many other red flags with the sizing, spacing, margins, and pressure of his handwriting. Yeah, look how hard he presses down.
Yeah.
Presses down. It's a magic marker.
He writes angry.
Yeah. Howard, be careful.
I write angry. Yeah, okay.
It's only a matter of time before Ronnie turns on you in a dangerous way.
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah.
Guy's an expert.
26 years, man. I guess you better watch out.
You are nuts.
I should have shot you a long time ago.
You're overdue.
Well,
you're way overdue, man.
Well, anyway, so my agent had a talk with Ronnie on the phone. He says, the guy's got a reasonable price because a lot of people were trying to milk me because they thought I had a ton of dough.
No, well, he actually called me into his office.
Yeah, that's what it was. And yeah. So, and,
he wanted to look you over.
I looked at everybody's pricing and I said, you know what? Money rules over crazy. I'm going to go with the guy who's reasonably priced. And that's how Ronnie got his job.
There you go.
All right. Thank you, Ron. Governor Ronnie. What is it? Whatever your name is.
Gary, there's one other thing going on with Ronnie that Jason brought to my attention. He wanted me to talk about. So the guys are doing a show. Will and Jason do a show called The Back Office Show.
Yeah.
So they did the show last week, and I guess one of their segments is the overlooked news story of the week.
Right.
And the overlooked news story of the week was that Ronnie's girlfriend wants to get married, and she's got a plan and even a date. So I guess both Ronnie and her called into the show, but Ronnie says...
No, she didn't call in. I called.
You called in.
Yeah.
Ronnie says he's not getting married.
Every kind of conversation we've ever had, you told me she doesn't want to get married.
No, here's what happened, okay?
Go ahead, dude.
She was drunk, okay?
Yeah, right.
And...
That's the only way you could want to marry Ronnie.
Exactly. First of all, I love her to death. Let's get that straight. She's great, and we're having a great time.
So if you love her, give her what she wants.
And we're traveling, and we're having fun, and it's awesome. So she caught the bouquet at the wedding.
Right.
When Rachel threw the bouquet.
Right.
So, of course, Lieberman goes over to interview her after she catches the bouquet, but he's so drunk. He can't even. That's when JD had to take over the interview.
Yeah.
Okay. So she said she was planning this big party in May this coming May.
Right.
And that's for her birthday.
Right.
So I'm helping her do it, but it's not a wedding; it's her birthday party.
Yeah. Well, dude, look at it this way.
But what she wanted as a gift.
No, she's never. Listen, we've talked about this numerous times.
But she wants to get married.
No, she doesn't.
Dude. She said it. Even if she was drunk, she said she wants to.
All right.
What is it, Jason?
But we talked about it, and it's not happening. She knows that.
Why not, though?
Because I'm not ready for anything like that. I don't know. Maybe.
When are you going to be ready?
Never.
Oh
Dude, you don't have that many years left.
Listen, I know. Whatever. That's what I keep trying to tell her.
But why not marry her just to protect her?
I keep trying to tell her that.
But what about to protect her financially? In other words, so that she feels like she's your wife and she can,
I could do that anyway without getting married.
Yeah?
How
do you do that?
With a will.
Yeah, but you know that shit's up. Well, no, who's going to contest your will? Yeah. You got to write it in crayon.
My millions of dollars.
Not millions, but also like if there's any sort of benefit or any kind of like your home or something, then it would be guaranteed to her.
But even in the case that, God forbid, Ronnie gets sick.
Right.
she couldn't go visit him in intensive care.
Would you want to visit Ronnie in intensive care?
No, but you know.
But that's true. If you're really in love with her. Something to think about.
Yeah, I know.
You won't make an honest woman out of her?
I don't know.
I mean, she's certainly proven she's
Not right
devoted.
now.
How many years you been with her now?
Over 5.
Wow. All right.
We'll see.
You know, he is the catch of the century. I've seen these women throw themselves at Ronnie.
No,
I mean,
he is a century.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Robin.
No, he's the catch.
You're not far behind.
He's the. Fuck some hoes. You're not far
You
behind.
got that right. She's catching up to me real quick.
Right.
I'll never catch her.
She'll never give up to Dickie.
Yeah, you got that right.
Right. Well, all right, Ronnie.
All right.
A lot of controversy swirling around that.
No controversy.
Right.
I called in and I explained the whole situation to
I would love to
Jason.
hear that.
I like Jason's show. It's pretty cool, actually.
That's why I heard good things about it.
Yeah,
A lot of people like
a lot
it.
of cool shit, man. That you.
Are you? Someone told me a rumor you're writing another poem.
Yeah. I'm working. I worked on it over the weekend.
Yeah. What's this one
What's
about?
the new
Dude,
inspiration?
it's. I don't have a real title for it yet. I'm trying to figure it out. It's about. It's kind of like the show in the hallway type thing.
Yeah.
What goes on out there in the hall?
Would you ever publish a book of your poetry?
Yeah. Yeah. In crayon.
In
It's
Ronnie's
got to
handwriting.
be in his hand.
Yeah, I'm working on it. They
tell you.
actually.
I'd buy that.
Fred asked me to work on another poem. You know.
Well, it is autumn.
He took. Well, I'm not doing all of it.
Oh, sorry.
He already wrote Winter.
It's about the.
But he's got 3 other seasons.
It's kind of about the show.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I like when you write about the show.
Yeah.
All right, Ron,
All right.
thank you. There he is, Ronnie, the limo driver. He says no marriage for him.
Not right now, anyway.
Right. Eric, the actor's on the phone, but it's getting fatiguing. He's like,
What does he want?
I feel bad not picking him up every time, but I can't pick him. Eric, every time I go to the phone, you're there. It's like, and then if I don't pick up, I get all these emails. You don't pick up my phone. And... Eric, you there?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm calling because of the fact that you shut me down last week when I was trying to request something.
Yeah, I know. It's just sometimes it takes so long, you know. Like sometimes I have time to talk to you, but sometimes I don't. And you don't seem to get that I'm doing a show and I have a pace to the show. And I don't know. It's just difficult
It would
with you.
take a fucking retard not to realize that you're doing a show. I realize you're doing the show, jackass.
No, you don't, because then you write letters that I you know, if I keep you on for 5 minutes, you're like, I only got 5 minutes and I had many things to say. You don't get that I do a show. So then you are a jackass.
No, I get it.
We sound
Then
like
why are you upset if you get it?
Because I get constantly asked by people on Twitter and on Facebook, have you called in today? People want to hear me on regardless if you think they do or not.
Yeah, but Twitter and Facebook, I don't care what people say on there. They're just
They're your fans, you idiot.
Yeah, but I don't do the show by the 5 people who like you. Why am I explaining myself to him? How would he ever understand? When he gets a show to do, he does the world's worst show. Anyway, what can I do for you, Eric?
This weekend, this upcoming weekend, your guest for tomorrow is going to be a part of the TNA pay-per-view in Phoenix, Arizona.
Right.
I would like to be there at that pay-per-view, and I would have liked to have had Howard TV cover it, me being there. And I would have liked to have interviewed the wrestlers and the female and male wrestlers.
I've explained to Eric, I've explained to you before. Some things we cover you doing, and some we don't. Like when we got you that TV show that you acted in, we covered that. One of your worst appearances, it's usually when you're interviewing people. You don't ask controversial questions. You don't even
ask interesting questions.
Yeah, you don't. When we write outrageous questions about people's sex lives and stuff, you won't ask them. It's boring, and we can't use the material, and it's too much for our budget to go out and cover you if it's going to be that bad. I've explained that. You're not willing to ask questions that are interesting. It's basically an opportunity for you to hang out with wrestlers that you enjoy.
Right, you get to meet people you admire.
Well,
That's not very entertaining for us.
Yeah, and you sit there and go, I love you.
And then you give them a list of all the movies you've seen them in.
Right. I mean, how many times have I explained this?
Can I make another point, too?
Yeah.
Like, you want to be our correspondent, right? So a correspondent we send to things that we think they should go to. You don't want to go to anything we want to send you to, but only the things you want to go to.
That's a good point. We need a guy who's going to get in there and ask, funny questions.
You really,
and we're willing to write you the questions, but you're not willing to say them.
He's sort of using the show as like a travel agency vacation thing.
Right.
Like he really wants to go to this, so he'll say, well, I'll ask questions.
And can you imagine if we really did want to cover this event? Like, the hell he'd put us through?
Here's the thing. If you guys are thinking, we don't want to pay for plane tickets, I can handle that because one of your fans that I met at the Ronnie block party shows she's a female flight, and it was Southwest and could get buddy passes for.
Yeah, but Eric, you're not understanding. For us to take part of our budget for Howard TV, like I would have to like I could probably produce another cartoon or something on Howard TV that people love, but for us to take part of our budget to fly down and cover you, which is basically great for you because then you get to be like a big star there and people pay attention to you and we take care of you. Instead of doing that, I can do 20 other things, and I know it's going to be a bust because when you get around these guys, you're not going to ask one funny question we put you up to.
Right, and also add to the fact that you're taking the writing staff away for an hour or whatever it is. They're going to write questions for him that he's not going to
ask. Yeah, which, our guys who write for the show, we put a lot of effort into this. And then you kind of disappoint us and don't ask any of the questions.
Here's something that you, for some reason, neglect to realize. You realize, or you don't realize, I should say, that you have a lot of fans within TNA and also WWE, plus a lot of the fans that watch these programs.
Yeah, but they don't want to be bored by you.
Right. In other words, if I were gonna cover this event, as you say, for our fans, I would send Wolfie, who's interesting and funny, and ask the questions we give him.
Right, and he'll probably get thrown out, which is even funnier. You're a fan going to a TNA event asking sycophantic questions.
Trying not to piss off the people you love.
Sycophantic. That's Cinco. I got so let Eric will just stay on the line. I'll get back to him. I got so pissed off yesterday. You do a Google search and you see all the articles on your name, and I'm reading these articles, and this guy wrote this article about how interesting it was that we did this bit. The one where Sal and Richard went out and asked Obama people who were going to vote for Obama, and then asked them the bit I'm talking about.
Who they're voting
where
for.
they, Sal and Richard said, well, is it okay that Sarah Palin is his running mate? They didn't seem to know Obama's positions or who was running with him or anything.
All right, so listen to the opening of this guy's article. I went fucking berserk. And I know this guy, it's called the Amarillo Globe News, Amarillo, Texas. I mean, 5 people read this fucking thing, but yet it still pissed me off like I can't even tell you. Listen to the opening paragraph. How dumb are we? One of my favorite bits on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno is the jaywalking bit where he interviews your average schmuck on the street and throws out a few questions. Some of the answers do not instill much faith in the common man or woman. Yacker Howard Stern recently did a takeoff on this bit.
Oh, no.
Which made me wonder, how dumb are we, really? I'll give Leno credit for the inspiration, since Stern is truly the American dream. He's a multimillionaire despite having no discernible talent. So what he's doing, he's not only insulting me about that I stole the jaywalking bit from Jay.
Right.
Now, anyone who's a fan of this show, and this fucknut, Henry, or whatever his name, I don't even know this guy's name from the Amarillo Globe News. Find me this guy's name, this cunt. Because I want to fucking have my fans point out to him that jaywalking was a lift from this show. We started it, and I can fucking prove it, asshole. See how I get worked up?
No, you should be worked up because that's exactly
This is what happens in my
what
career.
You don't want to happen. You create something, Jay steals it, and then he gets the credit for it.
And not only does he get the credit, I get knocked as being a no talent.
Right.
But the very bit that you love, shit stain from Amarillo, is the bit I created.
Well, why is he even listening?
And Jay lifted it, and then Jay goes, "I didn't lift it. I got that from Steve Allen."
But I love how people smack at you saying you're untalented, but they listen.
Well, I don't know if he listens or not, but
Well, he found how did he get a hold of the Sal and Richard tape?
because every television show, every news television show, every news outlet played our clips because the bit was phenomenal, sensational. But let me just give the
that
history.
apparently is some kind of talent.
Evidently, but let me just give the history of my life. As long as this fucker owes me an apology in print. What a cunt from the Amarillo Globe News. I don't know the guy's name. I'm sorry I'm cursing up a storm, but I get so angry.
Dave Henry.
Dave Henry. Henry, stupid is a stupid does. You're a moron, you shithead. Before you call me a fucking thief for being inspired by Jay Leno, here's the history, and I'll play you the tapes. And I'll make you $1 million bet I fucking invented your favorite bit, jaywalking. Asshole. Calling me a no talent. Your buddy Jay's the no talent. He's a fucking thief. Bottom line. That's the article you should have written. We started doing a thing called the homeless game where we'd go out and ask people on the street everyday questions, and then we made a game out of it. And while you're at it, Henry, you can also write about how Smarter Than a Fifth Grader was stolen from us. And if you don't believe that one, watch Howard TV when we did a show called Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And then watch all the production companies after they hear it on the radio, all this stuff we do, and they call, would you like to do a game on TV about this? And I go, no, I don't need you to do it. And then they just go out and do it anyway. And I get ripped off. But never mind that. I mean, this fucking article just sent me over the edge. I just love it when morons who write articles are so fucking smug. Why don't you bother to find out where Jay got the jaywalking from?
Because Jay's on television. Jay must have invented it.
Oh, yeah, because he gets to see Jay doing it. And by the way, Jay didn't even know he ripped it off. His fucking writers do, because they're all fans of the show. And I don't blame them. If I was bankrupt from ideas, I'd do the same thing. I'd listen to this show and pick and choose what I like and then stick it on the Tonight Show. What a cunt. Fucking Henry from the Amarillo News. Why don't you call in so I can explain life to you, asshole? And since guess what? Here's another thing you can write. This no talent ain't taking any pay cuts. Like fucking asshole Jay Leno. What a fucking pussy he is. That's some talent. He's got the #1 talk show. He's so fucking scary talented, he's taking pay cuts. When you're that talented, you don't need to take a pay cut. Nobody's cutting my pay. I'd leave. Because you know what? I'm actually talented. Jay's so worthless and bankrupt from ideas that he would be willing to do that show for free because he puts no effort into it. Unlike me, what do you think I did all weekend? I worked on my show. A shithead. Jay Leno.
Yeah, you should really school this guy.
Where am I going to get a hold of him?
Down how many different networks when you leave because you're so untalented?
Yeah. Well, this guy in Amarillo, he's doing real well in his career. He's writing for the Amarillo newspaper.
Yeah, when he leaves, the paper will go on.
Yeah.
It'll be like, they never missed him.
Yeah, ask NBC Radio what happened when I left. Look what happened at Viacom and their great radio division when I left. Right, Eric?
Yes.
Yes. I give up. Look who I'm talking to, Eric. He doesn't care. He just wants us to go with those wrestlers.
No. Did you watch the Hulk Hogan sex tape?
No, I do not.
What?
He's lying. You know what? I heard Eric mumble under his breath. He went, well, now I can officially cross off seeing Hulk Hogan's penis on my bucket list.
Not at all.
That's not true?
Nope.
No. Who knew Bubba was so generous? I thought he was kidding when he said you could fuck my wife.
Really? No, I thought he meant it.
Most guys want to lend you a vacuum cleaner, some tools, whatever.
Don't even.
This guy, he's...
They don't even want to share their tools.
Well, let's just say we don't know exactly who is in the tape. We don't know if Bubba was involved or not. We, all the legal stuff. I wish Bubba could come on and talk about it, but he has declined because of his divorce agreement.
No wonder they had to have that divorce agreement. There was stuff to talk about.
Eric, if you ever do see the tape, you're going to be very upset with the quality. Evidently, if it is Bubba shooting this stuff, he's shooting in black and white. Either he's a film auteur or he's got bad equipment.
Right. Now, one reason why I was hoping you guys would do this is because I'm involved with TNA right now, trying to get money for your favorite charity, the North Shore Animal League.
Yeah, Eric, I just got to be honest with you. You know, for you to go be a correspondent at the TNA event, we just kind of made a determination. We don't think that would be a comedy gold mine. We just kind of feel you go there and you get a lot out of it. You love meeting the actors and you love asking them, wrestling questions because you are respectful to them. But we just don't think we're going to get enough bang for our buck. All right.
Well, just to let you know, that segment that I'm talking about airs tomorrow on TNA's website. TNA Live is what you look for. To see me making predictions on who will win the matches at the pay-per-view.
Can't they just tell you?
I got to be honest with you. What did he say, Robin?
He's going to tell us who. He's going to make predictions as to who will win the wrestling matches.
Oh. Yeah, well, yeah, that's right. Robin's right. They can tell you that in advance. You don't even have to make predictions.
The person that I made the predictions against is their announcer, and he doesn't know who's winning.
Right. The winner's already been determined.
It's predetermined.
But only the writers themselves know, no one else.
I just feel Eric isn't... all right, I got to go, Eric. I don't think Eric's professional enough to handle this job on Howard TV, based on some of the other shows he's done. This is his Eric... Eric.
I want a clear shot to prove to you that I can be as effective as an interviewer as anyone on Access Hollywood.
All right, I'm going to play some tape of... Eric, I'm going to play some tape of one of your past shows. This is your American Idol show. And let's see if we think you really are professional enough.
Well, okay, there's
Let's listen. Let's listen.
You are now tuning February 1st. They're in Denver auditioning people. And
it's a good show, but not our thing.
Guy says he gets.
I was going to say this is one of his better shows.
Jack Black a lot.
You like this show?
The thing when I did that show and I did the little interview of the friend, I was reading the questions. That's what you want me to do, is read the questions.
Yeah, but you pick the questions you're comfortable with.
You notice how slow I was at doing that. I'm better at doing questions off the cuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
and
your questions are terrible.
Your questions are terrible, and you just suck everyone's balls.
But they come out a lot quicker.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter. It's less entertaining.
Hey, by the way, did you read Deanna DeGarmo, your girlfriend, married Ace Young? They both appeared on American Idol, and he proposed.
They're married already.
Yeah.
They didn't even give Eric a chance.
No, they set a wedding date.
Oh, they set a wedding date.
Yeah,
Eric
sorry.
still could get in there and
Hello.
make his plea.
What do you make of that, Eric? Were you disappointed?
Well, that's good for her.
Yeah. I know you had quite the crush on her. You used to call her home quite a bit. Almost, dare we say, bordering on stalking.
No.
Hey, Eric, didn't you call her mother?
Yes, but that was to try to get her as a guest for this show that I did.
Then if it was just a guess thing, why did she block you on Twitter, Diana DeGarmo?
Because of all the fakes, they were fucking with her, and she confused mine for the fakes. Duh.
Right. That is true. All right, Eric, I got to go. The answer is no. We are not going to cover your wrestling event.
Yeah, you're showing all or playing all the bad examples when there's two good examples, one of which Johnny knows of, and then the other
All right.
is
Well, I'm sorry.
Shuey
I was
has
going to say, what are the good examples?
Yeah, when were those?
Shuey on a
All right, Eric, I got to go. I mean, I've already devoted 25 minutes to this.
All right.
All right. Thank you. I'm sorry. We can't send you to everything, with only some things. But I applaud you for being able to handle no in a professional manner. Thank you.
Right.
All right. That's Eric, the actor. I know it's a disappointment for him.
Yes?
You said you're not ready to get married right now.
I didn't say anything.
You just said that in the studio.
Okay. All right. Whatever. What does that mean? That doesn't
Well,
mean
that
anything.
certainly leaves the door
There's
or
no
window
doors
or
open.
whatever.
There's nothing open right now. The window is shut. Okay?
So why would you cap that sentence with a "I said for right now"? I mean, you're putting an
I
ellipsis
said
on the
the
end of
same
your
thing on
statement.
Jason's show, man. The same thing. Are those guys out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
But why not say never? Why are you subscribing to this never
Why
say
do
never?
you care? What are you so worried? What about you? You got that girlfriend. When are you getting married?
Maybe soon.
When are you getting married?
I certainly have never said never.
Okay. Well, I've been there and done that. Okay.
So why not
Why
shut
would I
the
want to
door
do
all the
it?
way?
Why would I want to do it again?
When you go lock yourself in Scott the
Why
engineer's
would I
room,
wanna
you
do
shut
it
the
again?
door all the
Why
way.
would I
Why
wanna
are you
do it
leaving
again?
this door open a crack?
I was in a relationship for many, many years.
Right.
A great relationship that unfortunately ended badly, I guess. Consider we're not together anymore.
Right.
And why would I want to go through that again?
Okay, that's fine.
When I got what I got now, it's fine. We're having a great time together.
I'm not questioning that, though.
So I don't know what your problem is.
My problem is you're not shutting the door. You're leaving it open a crack. You're saying, I might.
Dude, don't put any words in my mouth that aren't there, okay?
Well, you're allowing the
I never
words-
said I was getting married again. I never said I would ever get married again. I never did. Even Will said that. If you listened to the show, you would have heard.
Ronald.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Go ahead, part 2.
Your upcoming poem, currently in production.
We have work to
about
do.
the show in the
Hurry
hallway.
up.
Real quick.
We got people.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Are you going to try a different verse structure, a rhyme scheme this time? Because you've been criticized in the past.
I don't care about being criticized. You want me to write? I write.
Maybe
you don't like
go.
it?
Maybe you go with a haiku format.
If you don't like it, don't ask me to write again. Okay? Fred asked me in his creative writing meeting over here that he has every day.
Right.
He asked me to write a poem, so I'm working on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Will you include people like myself and John Lieberman in your poem? Because you said you were
Lieberman's in there for sure.
What about me?
He's already in there. Believe me.
I was just being polite asking about John. What about me? That's what I'm
I don't
mostly
know
concerned
yet.
about.
Well, Rob is in it. That I can tell you.
We spend every
Rob
morning.
Martin's in it.
Why the hell am I not in it? We spend every
Dude,
morning
I'm not
together.
done yet. I'm not done. I'm working on it. Okay.
All right.
I'm bringing him. This guy won't let me go out there and do my job.
Hey, I just want to point one thing out because we talked about this in the wrap-up show.
Yeah.
You realize that Jason telling me the thing about Stephanie and me bringing it in is my job.
Yeah.
Me thinking of it on my own, that's throwing you under the bus.
Yeah, but the thing is,
but
I did call in to talk about it.
The problem was the clip was bad that we had. Otherwise, I would have played the clip. But I'm just saying, you understand that if I just thought of this and I went in, that would be throwing you under the
Right.
bus. So if it gives me the information as a producer, I have to bring it forward.
Oh, I don't give a
I just
shit.
wanted to make sure you
No.
Because we had a whole conversation about throwing people under the bus.
I was there for when it happened. I was listening to the show because it leads into the John Hine TV show,
Right.
which I'm on. So I made sure that I was listening. And then at the very end of the show, this is when it came up, like 10 minutes to 2.
You're such a washwoman.
So let's just be clear.
We have a job to do. We have guests out there.
You will not marry Stephanie.
I have a job to do right now.
And it's not getting married.
That's good.
How's it going? I'm J.J. Abrams, co-creator of Lost, director of Mission Impossible 3. Jew, let's be honest. I'm very excited to be on Howard today. What more is there to say?
You're a big fan of his, you mentioned.
I beg to be on the show.
Really?
I'm a huge fan of Howard.
Howard's a really big fan of your show. He talks about it all the time.
That's very nice. No, I got serious because, like everyone, because of Howard. Because why would you get it beforehand? I'm kidding.
I don't know. Have fun in there, JJ.
Thanks very much.
J.J. Abrams is here. He's the guy who created Lost. He started out. He's done a million TV shows.
Alias, right?
I love Alias. Yeah.
There's the guy. I met him when he was just doing Felicity, when he was a nobody. When nobody wanted to talk to him, I met him. Hey.
All right, man. Good to see you.
Hey, JJ. How you doing, man?
I got this. I'm sorry.
How you doing, brother? Haven't seen you since California. How many years ago?
Hey, JJ. How you doing, man?
How many years ago?
7 years ago?
7 years ago?
Something crazy.
See, I was still married back then.
But you couldn't have been.
Hey, Rob.
I was.
How are you?
I was married.
Because I don't remember you ever traveling with the girls when you...
Yeah, no, you came.
No, I did. I came with my 2 daughters.
That was fun.
We had a blast. We had a great time.
Remember, we were in the makeup trailer. I remember just hanging out talking, and I'd never felt, more nervous.
Really?
Oh, my God.
What happened was I was a big fan of Felicity, and that was a show that you wrote and directed, I guess?
I directed episodes, but I wrote the pilot. Yeah.
And I was struck by how young you were. Like, I didn't know. Like, I figure everyone in Hollywood who's made it is like an old dude.
Right.
But you were like this young kid,
They all look like Norman Lear, you think?
Yeah. Like Norman Lear gets to be successful.
And Aaron Spelling.
Fishing hat on.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like, so I meet this guy.
Fishing hat.
I meet JJ, and he was so damn nice because he said to me, hey, do you want your kids to be in Felicity? And I was with Emily and Deborah, my 2 older daughters. And I said, I don't know. Let me go ask them. I go, you guys want to be in Felicity? They're like, yeah.
They were great. And they came on. They sat in the thing. They got made up. We were in the makeup trailer.
Yeah.
They were making them up. They were fantastic.
They had a great time. And I was like, I was such a hero to my kids.
Of course.
Oh, please.
Got them on TV.
Yeah, like I was like, wow, you're in an episode of Felicity. Because of me. Your father.
All right, Dad. Clear your jets.
And then Betty Thomas picked him up in a car and took him to the set of Charlie's Angels, the first one. So I was like,
damn.
I was the cool dad.
They were having a good week.
Yeah, suddenly Felicity wasn't so cool anymore.
Yeah, well, whatever. It was cool. It was just a whole cool Hollywood experience, and JJ made that happen.
Please.
How old are you?
39.
You're
39.
And when you
look a lot younger.
Oh, God bless you.
When you were doing Felicity, how old were you?
Like 32.
And how do you get like was that your first big job in television?
In TV, yeah. It was. I had written some movies, and
did you go to school for this stuff?
No, I went to college. I went to Sarah Lawrence.
Sarah Lawrence.
Is that a women's college?
It was. It was. It was.
Smart.
What were you doing there?
I dressed up.
Getting laid.
Because JJ, you have no idea. Like, we'll take JJ. What's her name, JJ?
Sarah Lawrence used to be an all-girls school, and then they started admitting guys?
Yes, but, everyone always says, when did they start? It was like 67.
Were you one of the first guys?
It's still very
You were not one of the first guys to go to Sarah Lawrence?
No, but, the ratio is still like 73 women to every guy.
When I was coming out of high school, there didn't look like there was much hope for Howard Stern. And my mom took me to a guidance counselor, and they found some school that was an all-women's school, and it was the first year they were going co-ed. And shithead that I am, I didn't sit there and plot the thing out. I should have gone.
Yeah.
I mean, getting laid opportunity. I mean, imagine an all-girl school. It would have been like 20 guys and thousands of women.
It would have been like camp again for you.
It would have been like that movie where those dudes land on a planet of all women and Zsa Zsa Gabor leads them.
Right.
I mean, that would have been a very cool scene for a young Howard Stern.
And by the way, I mean, you're basically telling my story. Because, I mean, it was like, you go there, and a lot of the guys who were there, not necessarily straight guys.
Right.
So the ratio is, it's ridiculous. But the truth is, it was a great school. And
is that where you met your wife?
No, I actually met her in New York years later. But it was either go to go to film school,
right,
or go to Sarah Lawrence. So I'm really happy I didn't go to film school.
Yeah, right. You went to Sarah Lawrence. And what was your major?
There's no major at Sarah Lawrence. You literally, there like no grades and there's no major. It's a very liberal.
Were you the kind of guy that used to make films when you were a little kid, like Steven Spielberg's story?
Yeah, look at me.
No, seriously, did
you?
How would you do that? What would you do? You'd shoot film?
My parents had a little Super 8, like GAF Super 8 camera, a little box camera, and I would make I'd have my sister stand there, and then I'd stop the film, have her move, and then start, so like she'd disappear when you project it. Like, I would do this like stupid special effects. I'd make little animated movies.
Just
all
so
the same stuff.
Just so people know, we're not talking to some asshole about making movies. We're talking about a guy who not only is responsible for Felicity, he's responsible for Alias. You're the director of the new Mission Impossible movie, Mission Impossible 3. We'll talk about that. You also did Lost. You co-created Lost. And I'm trying to think what else. What other shows?
And I'm an asshole. So all those things.
No. But I mean, you've really done some big things. And what else did you do? There was some other show I'm thinking of that you're involved. You wrote Armageddon. And what else did you write?
One of 18 writers.
Okay, but still, you run it.
Huge room of writers.
Right.
What else did I don't know. I wrote Regarding Henry.
Regarding Henry with
Harrison Ford.
I like that movie a lot. Robin, you don't like that movie. I love that movie.
That was not one of my favorites.
That's totally okay. I
like that movie. It was very touching.
Actually, it was in the Howard Stern Film Festival. Someone did a version of that with Henry Hill.
Well, that's not Regarding Henry.
That wasn't Regarding Henry.
That was really Goodfellas.
Right. So wait a second. So you're at Sarah Lawrence. You go to an all-girls school. You say to your parents, you say to your friends, one day I'm going to be a great filmmaker, or it just doesn't even occur to you at that point?
I always knew I wanted to do it. When I was a little kid, I always knew that was what I was, what I hoped to do. But I remember I was going to college, and I don't know if you ever felt this when you were, younger, like you knew that you were younger. Like you felt like I felt like this is going to go away. Like I was aware how quick it was all going to go, quickly it was going to go by. So I sort of I kind of tried to enjoy myself when I was there, but I was always writing stuff. I'd always go back into my room and write stuff down. I wrote 9 really horrible screenplays when I was in college.
Now, what do you mean? You would, as a kid, you would sit and fantasize about being a director or a writer?
I always knew I wanted to direct, and I knew that I wasn't going to film school, and I had no desire to. A good friend of mine was going to film school, and it sounded pretty miserable. So
why did it sound miserable? A guy who wants to be a director, you go to film school and you learn.
Yeah, but what happens is you go there, and what you learn pretty quickly is a lot of the stuff that the technical stuff you can learn pretty quickly. And this is, look, I don't mean to knock all film schools, but the truth is, my father gave me great advice before I went to college, which is go learn what to make movies about, not how to make them.
Right.
And the truth is, you can pretty quickly learn the technical stuff you need. In terms of what the content is, I got to go to Paris for my junior year. It was heaven. It was like the greatest
And
time.
Felicity must have come out of that Sarah Lawrence experience.
And Regarding Henry as well. I never would have written your favorite movie, Regarding Henry. You're like, I wish you hadn't gone to Sarah Lawrence.
Maybe you shouldn't have gone.
But your dad was a big television producer, right?
He produced TV movies.
So it's sort of, you're around it as a kid, so you start to understand it, and you see that there's a possibility that you could do it.
Yeah, when I was 8 years old, my dad used to sell commercial time for CBS, which is a whole other thing we could talk about. And we moved to Los Angeles when I was 5, and so my grandfather came out and visited, and he took me to Universal Studios, which at the time was like a real backstage tour. It wasn't an amusement park. And I remember seeing, at the time, the big attraction was walking through Lucille Ball's dressing room. There was no collapsing bridge or anything. So I was like, this is cool. They showed special effects, like hanging planes upside down on strings and filming it upside down so you wouldn't see the strings on top and all that kind of crap. And I thought, this is the coolest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Right.
About a year later, my father became a co-producer of a TV movie, and he started.
What is the TV movie? Do you remember?
The first one he did. Yeah. He did it was like the Life of James Dean or something.
Did he do any big ones?
He did a bunch of sort of big miniseries type things. But my favorite ones he did were ones you'd never remember. One was called Red Alert. He did these he did 2 or 3 kind of fringe sci-fi ones. Most of them were like Gold in My Ear, biopic, or
I remember that one.
He's done some.
I do.
He's done some good ones though.
I think they got a man to play Gold in My Ear.
Is that the one with Ingrid Bergman playing her in one of them?
Yeah.
But he's done literally hundreds of these things.
She's still alive?
I don't know.
No, your father.
No, your father.
No, your father.
No, I'm saying I don't know. No, he is. Yeah.
He is still alive. But is he proud? He must be pleased as hell with you, or maybe very jealous.
He's so proud it's embarrassing. I mean, it's the kind of thing where this is the thing. So I work at Disney for years, and I never get to talk to Michael Eisner, and I always think
Michael Eisner was the head of Disney.
Big guy, yeah, and I think, God, one day, because I'd done Felicity there, I'd done Alias there. This is just before this is before Lost.
You're making the guy money.
Well, I would like to. how's it going? I'd like to, actually see this guy and say hi. And, I'd see him at like the upfronts or like some big event. I'd see him and I'd wave and he'd wave like, and he wouldn't.
Right.
So I think,
no acknowledgement that he even knows.
He could give a shit about you.
Right. So one night I'm sitting there and I'm giving our kids a bath, and I'm in, and I hear the phone ring, and Katie, my wife, she says, hey JJ, it's Michael Eisner on the phone.
Right.
And I'm like, holy shit, it's Michael Eisner. So of course I just bolt out of the bathroom, and the kids are like, what the? And I run to the phone, and I get on the phone. I'm like, hello, and he's like, JJ, and it's like, I'm like, yes sir, Mr. Eisner. And he's like, how's it going? I'm like, it's going well. I think this is finally this like moment of acknowledgement that I'd worked for them and done a decent job. And he goes, so I ran into your father. He says, I never call you. I should call you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
My dad literally, at like the market, ran into Eisner's like, you should call my son. So
meanwhile,
anyway,
you're bathing your kid. Michael Eisner's on the phone. You drop the kid in the tub. The kid drowns.
Yeah,
you forget all about the kid.
Yeah. It was a bad story.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so my dad's very proud, and he's
Well, think of it this way. You've had vindication. Michael Eisner's now hosting a bad cable television show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's good. He called me to be on that show, Michael Eisner.
I'm sure he would call he needs help.
Well, I got a call from Michael Eisner.
But
I got a call from Michael Eisner, and I went, wait a second. It says, Michael Eisner's office called you, and he wants to speak to you. And I'm going, this guy must be involved in something big. He wants to speak to me
This
about
is
it.
it.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is
We're
it.
going into business together.
The guy left Disney. It didn't work out. He's going to start his own thing. He
wants to
needs
run
me.
my studio.
Yeah, like he wants to get involved with me in business. I called him up. He goes, would you like to be in my cable show? And I went, I'll get back to you on that.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not doing that.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it. Is it bad?
I haven't seen it.
The reviews have been terrible.
I saw him interview Martha Stewart, and it was just two people congratulating themselves. Like going, you're type A, right? Yeah, I'm type A.
Yeah, you're type A, I'm type A,
You're type
too.
A, I'm type A.
I'm so glad I tuned in.
So move on to your story, because I'm just curious. What was the first big show? Was it Felicity?
In TV, it was Felicity.
And how do you get that? Like, here you are, some guy, you're doing what, TV commercials?
I'd written a few movies.
Okay.
What movies had you written?
I did Regarding Henry, Forever Young. You're going to love these movies.
But you sold...
I know you already.
Young.
You got out of... Wait a second. You got out of college. And you said...
Harry likes Forever Young. Sorry.
You got out of college and you decided to write movies.
Yeah.
And you go home and you start writing. You put yourself on a schedule and you start writing.
This is what happened. It was Christmas. I'm going to bore the hell out of you. I'm just telling you. So
that's okay. People want to know how to make it in this industry.
All right, well,
we just had the Howard Stern Film Festival, and people are trying to figure this out.
This is what happened.
Okay.
It was Christmas break of my senior year of college, and I was back in Los Angeles, wandering around. Are you guys bored yet?
Yes.
No, go on.
Rob was like,
and now stop.
So I'm back in LA, and I literally am thinking, what the hell am I going to do? I'm about to graduate college. I have no sense of what the next year is going to look like, and I'm at the mall, like doing like Christmas shopping. I'm thinking, this is a disaster, and I'm going down the escalator, and going up the escalator is this girl who I knew, Jill Mazursky, whose father's Paul Mazursky.
Right.
And I hadn't seen her in a year or so, and I said, hey. And she had an agent, and she had sold some scripts, and she was like doing what I wanted to do.
Right. Did you have an indication that you might be really good at this, that you were brilliant?
Oh, please. You can't.
Seriously,
no.
I mean,
No, I'd written like 9 screenplays in college that were all pretty bad.
Okay.
All of them.
The feedback you got was, hey, this is not good.
I would show some like friends, and they'd be like, yeah.
So
how would you know how to write a screenplay, though? Since you didn't go to film school, like, how do you know how to
honestly,
do it?
if you buy a screenplay, because you can buy them,
right.
and you read and you see sort of how they're structured. There are books. They're like diet books. There are a million books on how to write.
Right.
There are even more now. I actually like those kind of books because they make me feel like, oh yeah, I can like you're getting like a coach,
So you're saying you did a lot of it by instinct?
Well, a lot of it was instinct, and a lot of it was reading other scripts and seeing what it looks like.
It was self-teaching.
Yeah,
right.
But it was like that's not hard.
And there are a million assholes who write scripts all the time, and they're horrible at it. So you never really know.
But anyone who actually can finish a screenplay, you're in like the top 10%. Everyone says I'm going to write a screenplay, and no one finishes it.
It's hard to think stuff through.
It is, but a lot of what it is if you figure out. In a general sense, is there a character that you care about, that you connect to, that you just feel that's someone I want to watch? And if you figure out a beginning, middle, and end, not everybody can do it, but it's not remotely as hard as you might think.
I'm jumping ahead here, but with the TV show Lost, Do you really have a game plan? I mean, everyone's
Are you
probably asked
still
you this.
involved with that?
Yeah, this year I get far too much credit for what the show is. This season I was off doing this movie. The guy I created the show with, Damon Lindelof, has been running it with Carlton Hughes, another writer.
So,
I haven't been there this year.
But when you created it and you sat down, you said, I want to do a story about some people on an island who get marooned there and there's weird shit happening. Did you have a fully realized story, a beginning, middle, and end, or is this just going by the seat of your pants?
What happened on this is Lloyd Braun called me.
Right, I know.
And he said, listen, I have this idea.
Right.
People who survive a plane crash. And I'm thinking, how's that a show? All right. And he said, you don't understand. I have 1 week. We have to get this show going. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? So I think about it like that day. He's like, call me before the end of the day. So I call him. I'm like, look, I have an idea for what this thing could be. It's going to be too weird for you. And I pitch out sort of what I was thinking. He goes, I love that. Good. He's like, do that. We need an outline by Friday.
Yeah, Lloyd is the guy I keep talking about. He was at ABC.
He was running ABC at the time.
He's the guy who signed me to become their Barbara Walters, in essence. I'd never had time to do the show. But this guy used to be my lawyer. He was brilliant. They tapped him to be the head of ABC, put about 5 shows or 6 shows into production. Now ABC's having huge ratings off of all these shows. Desperate Housewives was his, Lost. And they fired the guy before the shows got on, and they got none of the credit.
Well, it happened while we were filming the pilot. So what happens is I meet with this guy. That's a Friday. On a Monday, Damon Lindelof, who I'd never met before, a writer I kept hearing a lot of great things about, he comes in. We hit it off immediately. We start writing this outline with some help from the other some of the
Who hooked you up with this guy, Damon? Lloyd?
No, Damon's someone who I'd heard of. There was a woman, Heather Caden, at ABC, who kept talking about this guy, Damon. He's a genius, And I'm thinking, on a Friday, if on Monday I have to find someone to do this, I wasn't planning on writing it at all.
Right.
So Damon comes in. We hit it off immediately. He has like an old, like a vintage Star Wars shirt. He's like... He was just, he was like, it was the same level of geekdom. Like, he came in, I'm like, I love him. I love him. So
My brother.
It's like, he walks in, I hug him.
So you guys sit down in a room and come up with the whole Lost thing off of Lloyd's concept?
Yeah, he and I just hit it off. We had this great, meeting, and we realized we have essentially 4 days to write this
Lost,
outline.
right.
Yeah. So we write this outline with some of the other writers. We turned it in on a Friday. That Saturday, Lloyd calls. He says, we're greenlighting the pilot. And he says, you have 11 and a half weeks to finish writing it, cast it, shoot it, cut it, turn it in, and it's a 2-hour pilot.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, what? And I liked it enough, and I thought, okay, I'm going to direct this thing instead of looking for a director. So we started writing scenes that next week for auditions, because we couldn't start from the beginning, because we had to start auditioning people.
Had to find actors.
Yeah. What was great about that was we got to bring people in who kind of inspired some of the characters. So some like, the guy like Jorge Garcia, who we saw in Curb Your Enthusiasm. He comes in. He's the first guy we hired. He plays
big fat guy.
He plays Hurley.
Right.
He came in and he had like an attitude that matched what we wanted, but like he was so specific, we could actually, as we wrote the script, tailor it to fit him a little bit. And the more people came in, the more we
and even that hot chick on the show with the dark hair, she had never even had acting experience.
Well, it's funny because she had never done anything, and we saw a ton of people. And meanwhile, we're writing the script. At night we're casting during the day, and location scouting and where the hell are we going to shoot it and who's doing the special effects and there's all that stuff. And we kept seeing people. There was someone I thought maybe could do it, but I still hadn't seen. It's that thing when we cast Felicity and Alias.
Wait a second, though. Back up for a second. Yeah. So you didn't answer my question.
We have 7 stories happening right now, by the way.
I know. Yeah, we've got all kinds of threads out there.
But back up. When you were creating Lost and you sat down with this dude, do you know where this show is going or not?
So, I was going to get to that, which is that we just figured out this is sort of what we want to start with.
Right.
Once we finish, to jump ahead, once we finished the script, once we had our cast, and finding Evangeline was an incredibly sort of last-minute thing, which I can tell you about. But she was terrific, actually. You like her?
I think she's good. Yeah, I think she's great.
Yeah, she ended up being great. But what happened was, we wrote the pilot. Then we had to write basically a Bible, which was like, where does this show go? What are the big movements of the series? And as you write that, what you do is you find that there are things that you think that's going to be great, but episode 3 in, you go, no, we're never doing that. Like the Bible ends up changing enormously. But what the closer you get, I always think it's sort of like it's like climbing a mountain in the fog. Like the closer you get to the top, the more you realize, there are paths you're going to take you never could have anticipated.
So you're not sure where this thing's going to end up?
We know where
Do you know what the hatch is? I mean, you have in your head what the hatch is and how it got there?
And all that stuff with the numbers and the computer and that whole thing?
You know what the numbers in the computer mean?
Yeah, there are the big pieces. Yes, there are the big pieces that we know we want to get to those haven't changed. But like along the way, there are so many different things, so that there will be probably, because you don't know how long the show's going to last. Like, they don't say to you, okay, we want it to last 3 seasons. We're like, great. They'll want it to go on for 50 seasons.
So in other words,
exactly.
You knew from almost the beginning whether or not, for example, this thing is a dream or not, or if this is heaven or hell or not.
Right. And one of the great things that Damon said at the very beginning, and this was to me the key, he said there should not be one answer to this show. It shouldn't be like a Sixth Sense, like, oh, and they're dead, and that's why everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it has to be like, there has to be more than one thing going on, so it's not like a Who Killed Laura Palmer.
Yeah, but there still has to be but there has to be a reality to this show. In other words, there's somewhere in the back of your mind, this is why weird things can happen there. This is why this guy can suddenly walk.
If you do a thing where what you're doing is telling a story and just making it up as you go along, you're dead. It's not going to, you know what I mean? It doesn't
Who
work.
have you told the answers to? Like, in other words, have you told your wife what Lost is really going to be, what the end result will be?
I don't think she cares. But
she doesn't watch the show?
Katie's like, listen, no, Katie, she
doesn't care.
She actually, when I tell her ideas, she always invariably has a better idea. Like, I'll tell her, and I'm thinking, this is the greatest idea. And I'll tell her, and she'll be like, and I'll think it's going to impress her. And she'll be like, why don't you just do this? And I'm like, and I just know it resonates. I'm like, that's a better idea.
So who have you told? Does Lloyd Braun know the ending of Lost? In other words, does he know what this island really is?
What is really happening? Yeah.
I don't think once he, went away. It was funny. We had him.
Lloyd's trying to figure out what's happening at Yahoo, is what you're saying. Yeah.
He's got another island he's on.
Yeah. What is
wait, listen. When he was he left ABC, and so we thought, look, it was his inspiration.
Right.
So we had him come and do the thing at the beginning where it says previously on Lost.
Right. That's Lloyd.
Yeah, and we pitched his voice down a little bit so it didn't sound, And then it came out in some article that like it was like a slam against Bob Iger, where all it was like a little gift to him to say, look,
he's part of it, but they took that away.
But we have meetings all the time with with ABC, with Steve McPherson, who's there now, and so they know a lot of the big pictures. Like the end of this season is mind blowing.
If a kid was dying of cancer, and his last wish, he says, I'm going to live for 3 weeks. I want to know what the end of Lost is.
Right.
Would you tell him?
We, in that case, of course, we would tell him. But
you would.
Well,
you would risk.
Wait, no.
Who here wants to be the dying kid?
If we could trust him.
Right. Because you would put him through multiple
just
screenings.
Just he's dying doesn't mean you can trust him. But here's the thing. Let's say he's dying and you can trust him. The thing is, I probably wouldn't want to do it because invariably, as things go on, like it's always going to sort of adjust a little bit here and there.
How many people know the end of Lost?
And then I'm the guy who lied to the kid who's dying of cancer.
No. How many people know the end of Lost right now? Would you say there's 4 people on the planet that understand it?
I would say in terms of like all the information that there is, there's probably 4 people.
When you hire a new writer, don't you have to sit and tell them the game plan?
What you do is you tell them, as far as the big picture stuff.
So even the writers don't necessarily know.
They have to know what the island is if they're going to write for it.
Yeah, but how many writers are on the show now?
How many?
Not a lot of writers right now.
Because you want to keep this thing so hush-hush.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep it low-key. I mean, look, if it's the kind of thing where, everyone knows everything, then it's suddenly, you know how it is, then all of a sudden it's everywhere.
When you were at Sarah Lawrence College, did you get laid a lot? Honestly.
I have to say probably about 400% more than had I gone to USC.
Right, so you did get laid a lot. But when you...
And by the way, that could be once.
You got married young, right?
I got married when I was 30.
So before your big success, or no? You were in the middle of your success.
I'd done some movies, but I hadn't done Felicity yet.
Are you sorry? I mean, you appear to be in love with Kerry Russell. I mean, to the point where it's obvious. Yes,
because I work with her.
Well, you put her in Mission Impossible. You put her in
yeah.
Felicity. You obviously have a crush on her, and you're not talking about it. Did you try to get in her pants?
I don't think. Not one time. I'll tell you something. Kerry Russell is. She's like an angel. Like she's gorgeous. She's
right.
I don't know how you meet her and see her.
Would you like to bang her? Are you sexually attracted to Kerry Russell? Be honest.
I think she's beautiful.
All right. Would you like to make love to her?
Unbelievable. Is Kerry here?
No. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Would you like to make love to Kerry Russell?
I'm happily married to my wife.
You've never beat off to Kerry Russell.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
No, it's not. It's an outrage that you won't answer.
That wasn't no.
Did you or did you not ever beat off to Kerry Russell's image in your head?
No, this is unbelievable.
No, it's not unbelievable.
I work with her. It's like. Do you ever beat off to Robin?
Not to Robin.
I have. Absolutely.
Maybe twice.
Stop it.
I totally have.
You see what I'm saying?
In 21 years, yes, I beat off to Robin.
You never beat off to someone you work with?
This is a fantasy girl.
When I did my movie Private Parts, I don't think there was a woman on the set I didn't beat off to.
Come on.
Absolutely.
Now I'm
but isn't it awkward though? You do that, then you go next day and you're like, "Hi, how are you?"
You beat off. No one knows what you're doing. You're such a free thinker. I can't believe you wouldn't beat off to what? You never beat off to Evangelina Lilly?
No, here's
Evangelina.
Whatever her name is.
But I think part of what it is when you actually, and maybe this is different.
Are you being honest?
Yeah, when you work with someone,
that's more reason they become more attractive to you.
Really?
Every director falls in love with his leading lady.
Apparently we're not professionals, Harry.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, come on. This is.
No, be honest.
That is what we hear.
What my point is you're having tremendous success. You're the director of the new Mission Impossible 3. You've got Lost. You've got Alias. Jennifer Garner. You never beat off to her?
Listen, no. Look,
JJ.
Have you met my wife?
I never met your wife.
Well, you should.
You're telling me, as good looking as your wife is, you don't think about other women occasionally?
Of course, you think about other women, but I'm not going to make a
Make a what?
I'm not going to
What?
I don't know. I just say this is like
what?
What? This ain't the Michael Eisner show.
The thing about Mission Impossible 3.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Are you embarrassed by me asking you this?
I was much more comfortable talking about Lloyd Braun.
Let me ask you something.
Did you ever beat off to Lloyd Braun?
Well,
let's ask you something. You do still masturbate, don't you?
Well, Robin, you and I have discussed this before.
So you must have someone in your mind.
Look, all I know is this. I have not worked with you. Let's put it that way.
Right. So you're saying can you beat off to non-principal characters? In other words, let's say there's a guest star for 3 episodes.
If you're an extra.
Right.
And
I'm saying you are surrounded by incredible-looking women. Hollywood is an aphrodisiac in itself. I mean, the fact is, when you work on these movies, you see some of the best-looking people in the world.
And you have to cast them. So they have to do something for you in order for you to say, I want that girl in the show.
Yeah. That is true. But on the other hand, it's like when you get to know them and you work with them, I know that it goes against what you believe, but it's sort of like it's a little like working at an ice cream shop. You go, hey, and then you get home, you're like, you want anything else other than that stuff that you work with all day.
So you're saying you don't get tempted throughout I know you love your wife, but you don't get tempted throughout the day, the casting, the Jennifer Garners, the Evangelina Lilies, or whatever her name is.
Evangelina. The thing is... It is the greatest job ever to get to, in addition to telling stories and getting to direct, having actors come in, men and women both, and working with them. Clearly, when a good-looking woman comes in, it is a better job than most anything else.
Are you not one of the most powerful guys in Hollywood right now? I mean, you've got a couple of hit television shows. You're doing a Norman Lear here.
And you're directing MI3.
I don't.
Howard, can I ask some Lost questions? Because a lot of guys out there, we have a lot of Lost questions.
We have a lot of questions. We need an hour and a half with JJ.
Yeah, he's got to stay here the rest of the day.
2 Lost questions.
Go ahead. Because there's a lot of people in one Lost question.
Everybody here is big fans of the show, so everybody came to me with the same thing, which is, are you irritated or happy about the frequency that ABC repeats the show? That the show just seems to get repeated a lot. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's the worst thing in the world. It's for the show. It's horrible.
I hated last week's episode where
it was another one of those catch-up
a compilation.
What I'm talking about, sometimes they'll show it twice in a week. Do you know what I mean?
Why are they doing
now
that?
What they do is they show episodes with different commercials, and they go, brand new.
Right.
What are they doing, JJ?
Look, here's the thing. Every show...
How many episodes do you have?
We do 6 over 3 years. No, come on. We do,
Write some episodes.
We do 20, 24.
Are you spread too thin? Is that what you're saying?
24.
In other words, you can't. How can you pay attention to Lost? How can you pay attention to Alias? How can you pay attention to Mission Impossible 3? Are you spreading yourself too thin, J.J. Abrams?
No.
No.
And the reason why is when I left Lost, Damon Lindelof and Carlton,
took over.
They took over. When I left Alias, which was in its 5th season,
right.
Jeff Pinkner, producer, had been there from the beginning. He took over. So I had the luxury of being able to walk away from those shows on a day-to-day basis because those guys were...
When a Jennifer Garner walks into you and says, I'm pregnant, do you want to just take a gun and shoot yourself? I mean, here she's the hot chick on the show. The reason she's hired is to be the hot chick, and now you're shooting her behind a desk, but you're hiding her blimpy-ass belly.
They just hired another hot chick.
Not only that,
her blimpy-ass belly.
Yeah.
They just hired another hot chick.
Well, here's the thing. It's not, on the one hand, it's not an ideal scenario. On the other hand, she's someone I've been working with for years. It was sort of an inevitability, and I wasn't shocked. It was
right.
The dumbest
Affleck hang out on the set a lot?
Yeah, he was there sometimes.
Is that distracting?
No.
Was it great?
Here's the thing.
Is it great to have these people kissing your ass?
No one kisses my ass.
No, but was it great that
she
she had an affair with her love interest on the show, and then dumped him, and then Affleck's on the set?
I got to tell you, it was.
Oh wow!
For about like a month, you'd walk in and say, you'd be like.
It's weird, right?
But here's the thing. What's amazing is everyone kind of just got on with it. Like everyone just, it ended up being fine, and sort of one of those things everyone goes through. But I was so stupid when she got pregnant. I went to some screening, and there was, reporters outside, and they're like, "Hey, so JJ, do you think her pregnancy is going to affect the show? Is it going to be a problem? What are you going to do?"
Of course it is.
And I was like, "No, it's going to be fine. Next morning, I get a call from her publicist. Jennifer had not confirmed she was pregnant yet. And I was like, I fell for it like an idiot. So I ended up being the moron who made it public. I'm such a moron.
Are you the type of guy that comes up with these ideas for the show, and then you start doing the show, and then it gets boring to you, and then you have to move on to the next thing? You've got so many fires going at once.
I mean, I do have sort of a short, attention span, but I can at least finish that sentence. I'm not that bored.
Go ahead.
Attention span?
Yes.
Is that the word?
So what are you looking for?
But the fact is, I don't know. It's like, don't you have that feeling like you have an idea for something, and then you go, yeah, I'm sort of doing that. There's this, but the truth is, I've been lucky, and the actors and the crew, the people I've been working with, I think, like Alias this year, I think they've been doing some of the best episodes, which proves they don't need me.
You never beat off to Kerry once. Is that what you're saying?
What is your obsession?
Yes.
One more last question, then I want to
go ahead. Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, so I love love the show Lost, and I know they're on an island, and I know that they're hungry, and I know everything. But
they're not hungry anymore. They found bunches of food.
But seriously, there's one thing that I did have a problem with, and I'm not joking around when I say this. Are we really to believe that hot blonde is interested in the big fat guy?
Don't you get that could be his version of heaven? Don't you see that with his numbers?
He's in a mental institution in a coma.
Yes.
You did?
What did you say, JJ?
And you
JJ,
still asked that question?
Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear your question.
That if he'd seen the last episode with Hurley.
Right.
The one where...
Right. It could, and so you were talking about Tom Cruise.
What do you think is going on? I think he has a very large penis, and she's attracted to him.
Well, wait a second.
That's the
Now,
secret of the island.
who's dating on the show for real? Isn't the elf dating?
The elf is dating
Evangeline Lilly.
Seriously, I just discussed how I revealed stuff about Jennifer. I'm never talking about people again.
Aren't sets crazy? I mean, I remember when you were on Felicity.
Kerry Russell again?
No, I remember on Felicity, Kerry Russell was dating Scott Speedman,
That's right.
and that was a whole big romance. And then they broke up, so you got to deal with that.
Here's the thing:
you get Jennifer Garner on Alias. She starts going out with her co-star, and then they break up. It's all this drama, and you got to sit there and walk around on fucking glass like you.
Well, the thing is that like Katie, my wife, always says that she laughs because I never want to talk about anyone. I never want to talk about. I hate gossiping. I can't. So that she'll ask, how's so and so, and I'll say I don't know. She's like, what do you mean you don't know? You see him all the time. And I feel like it's the thing that's kept me friends with all these people.
So you would annoy me.
But I can't do it.
I love the gossip.
But how can he love this show and hate gossip? That's all we do is gossip on this show.
You know who's like that? Ross Zapin. Ross Zapin will not gossip.
I know.
I know. It drives me crazy. Yeah, it drives me nuts.
Wow.
I just feel like like someone will say what's happening, and I'll say I swear to God, I'll say please don't tell me. It drives me crazy.
On the set, people change, and bathing suits slip off. Have you seen any of the starlets naked? Kerry Russell, ever seen her naked?
No.
Have you ever seen Jennifer Garner naked?
No.
Have you ever seen Evangeline Lilly naked?
No. I've seen all of these people wearing,
almost nothing
on the show, but never.
Have you been with Lost since they hired that girl and who keeps getting DWI?
Michelle Rodriguez.
Well,
Michelle Rodriguez and Hurley's girlfriend both got DUI on the same day.
Right.
So the tabloids this week say that you're writing them out. You're writing them both out of the show.
No, he's not writing them out.
No, no.
The tabloids say he's not writing out Michelle Rodriguez. She got a DUI, but you're keeping her in, right?
Yes.
What do you think of that? She on a self-destructive path?
She's a...
What's the matter with her?
She's got an amazing personality. Like when we first met with her, she's got such a sort of confidence. It's kind of amazing. But
what do you think of the DUI? What's up with her? She mental?
This is classic.
Obviously, that's all a scam. That confidence.
Why is she an alcoholic? Is she an alcoholic?
Why is she an alcoholic?
Well, if you have a couple of DWIs, that's usually what they say about you.
But how long has she been an alcoholic?
I got a question for both those people because they got the DUI on the same day. Yeah. Is that something that you hear in the news, or does your phone ring in the middle of the night like, JJ, listen, this shit's going to hit the fan and you got to know?
Usually it's like, the first thing in the morning you get a phone call like, so-and-so got robbed or so-and-so got, you're like, oh, shit.
JJ, are you a multi-millionaire now? I mean, you've got to be. I mean, you're very successful in television.
Yes. I mean, in your presence, I'm a pauper.
In Mission Impossible 3, Tom Cruise hires you.
Tom Cruise called him and said, let's hang out.
Right. And how weird was that?
It was off the charts. I mean, this is...
Scientology come up the first time?
Yeah, immediately.
Did you go to the big special celebrity house?
Yeah, that's where he found me.
That's right.
What are you talking about?
Are you pressured to take courses over the...
I don't believe Tom is a Scientologist. He uses this for publicity.
Exactly. No. What happened was I was filming Lost, the pilot for Lost. I got this phone call from Tom, and I swear to God, when I got this phone call, the strength of his voice, he was like, "Hey, man!" It was on the phone. I was like, "Whoa!"
All intense.
Yeah, it was amazing. I'd met him once before, months earlier, for a meeting with Steven Spielberg about writing War of the Worlds. But
and you turned that down.
I couldn't do it because I was doing Lost.
Right.
So I got to do Lost, and my assistant, it turns out, when he left my office, gave him DVDs of Alias.
Is it hard to say no to these projects when Steven Spielberg calls and says, "I want to work with you"?
My heart. Seriously, it was like this. I thought this is my career's over. This is the dumbest, because Spielberg is he's my idol. He's for maybe cliche, stupid thing, but he is.
Did Spielberg ask you if you ever beat off to Kerry Russell?
He kept asking me that. I was like,
So Spielberg's your idol, and all of a sudden he offers you an opportunity to work with him, and you have to turn it down. Now, saying no is difficult, isn't it?
It's look. I mean, I want to make everyone happy, right? So saying no to that guy, I was like, this is a disaster. But he was gracious, and look, as if he needs me. So
that's when you know you made it, when you turned down Steven Spielberg. True or false? You're so busy.
No, false. I felt like I was making a huge mistake, but I did what I had to do, and I go off to do Lost, and I'm filming the pilot. Tom calls. He's like, "Hey, man." I said, "Hey." He's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm directing a pilot." He's like, "You sound great." I'm like, "I'm feeling happy. What's going on?" He's like, "I watched Alias. I watched every episode." I was like, "What?"
Right.
I didn't think he knew about TV.
Right.
So I said, he's like, "When you get back to LA, let's hang out."
Now, what does hang out mean? What do you do?
Please, the first thing in my mind is, what I can't even fathom. I had a meeting with him, but it was so surreal because it was him and Spielberg that literally in the middle of the meeting, I had to say, "Can I just say one thing? This is really weird." I had to make a comment to myself because it was such a
self-deprecating comment.
It wasn't even self-deprecating. It was truly it was overwhelming to have these two icons, my absolute idol, and this the biggest movie star in the world sitting in my office.
When you hang out with Tom Cruise, are those black kids? He has black kids. What does he have? What are his kids?
The black kids.
Where
Unbelievable.
Are they? Who is more?
Well, with Spielberg and Cruise, you got all kinds.
Spielberg has black kids. Cruise has black kids. Are the black kids around?
There are two kids.
Did you have to play basketball?
Are there a lot of black people?
Whose kids are blacker?
Did you ever beat off?
Whose kids are blacker? That's a good question. Spielberg or Tom Cruise?
I don't know.
Talk ghetto around the house.
You don't know whose kids are blacker?
Yeah, who's more ghetto?
Hey, yo, what's up? What's up, man?
JJ.
Yo, my dad directed Jaws, bitch.
Were you always a JJ?
Yo, my dad was in Jerry Maguire, motherfucker. Fuck you, man.
Hey, yo, you ever beat off to Felicity?
Your dad ain't shit. My dad directed Schindler's motherfucking List. Yeah? My dad was in MI2 and 3. Dog.
What is it like with the black kids? Take us into that world. We're fascinated by it. You've actually seen it.
That was unbelievable. What's
my daddy's a Theta 7. My dad ain't into that shit.
What is it like? Your daddy's a Theta 7?
Your dad's a Theta 7. Your motherfucking dad's crazy. My dad's a Jew. My dad's one of the chosen motherfuckers. Your dad's into that crazy L. Ron Hubbard bullshit. My father's a chosen motherfucker.
See, this is why I bought Sirius. Literally. So when I'm driving, I have these moments.
What are you talking about here? Talk about that. Did you meet Spielberg's kids?
I've never.
But you met Cruise's.
Yes, of course. They're around all the time.
And they're black children, right?
One of them is.
One of them is.
One of them is, but
did that freak you out, or did you find that to be odd? Or
what are you talking about?
I mean, it was different,
did it
right?
Freak me out.
Do they know the ghetto speak, or do they speak like a white person?
Is Tom keeping them close to their culture?
Yeah. No, here's the thing. No,
does he take them to a black neighborhood, to Compton?
No.
How do they play the dozens about mothers like, yo, your mom's Nicole Kidman?
No sense of humor, those kids. It must be. Are they in gangs? What are they doing? Yeah, right. What are these kids doing?
Your mother's from down under my ass.
These are two of these kids are.
These kids are very down to earth kids.
Honestly, they're the greatest kids. I am not kidding. They're wonderful kids.
So you got to know the kids.
Yo, your mother sucked in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
So this is quite a story. What you're describing. These black children are confused because they. What
are you talking about?
I mean, it has to be a wild situation for them.
Well, just like Artie said, your mom's Kate
Have you never heard of it?
Castro,
Come
my
on,
mom's
it's
Nicole
adoption.
Kidman,
They adopted
two of the
these
whitest
kids.
women on earth.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. What's it like to walk around with Tom Cruise, who's so white?
That's the Minority Report.
Are you considering adopting black kids?
Yes.
Just
Good move.
Come on.
Good move.
What are you?
So when
These
you
are
meet Tom
fantastic-
Cruise,
No, I just want to say these are great kids. You would love these kids.
I know, of course they are.
Come on.
Of course.
Do you think
We make
Zarustra?
jokes.
Do you think Zarustra, who is Angelina Jolie's child, will
She
be
sounds
hanging
like
out?
a drug now.
Zarustra. Do you believe Zarustra will be hanging around?
Zarustra.
Zarustra.
Don't speak Zarustra.
Can cause liver damage.
Urethra. So what you're trying to describe?
No, the second Lara Croft was bullshit.
Do you think Zarusky will defeat Suri? All right, so.
Oh my God!
Now
That was seriously the greatest.
Do you
run.
go to Tom Cruise's house now?
God.
Do you?
Yeah, not since they had the baby, because apparently it's a mob scene.
I bet he has a pool.
You didn't. Well, you have to go to a workshop before you can see this baby.
Oh no!
Is his house off the charts, Tom Cruise?
It's a very nice house.
Yeah, are you able
Did you
to?
see the sonogram? Where's that set up?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see a sonogram, but no, he told me that he got the machine. See, this is like he got one.
Do you think because the new baby is white that
he definitely wanted to
superior?
see it before.
No,
do you think that baby will be treated more special?
That
and this
baby's
will
gonna
cause a
glow
rift?
in the dark from all that.
I mean, I know you don't like to gossip, but
Yo, Tyrone, get Suri some dinner.
God damn a white baby!
Damn it.
Wow.
Life was great before they had the white baby.
Yeah.
You guys.
So you.
Yo, your father ruined Kubrick's career, man.
Your father killed Kubrick.
All right, let's go to some phone calls because JJ
God,
has
this is
limited time.
unbelievable.
Mission Impossible 3 in theaters this Friday. Is it as good? Or, I am not a Mission Impossible guy.
The trailer is
I like
very
them.
good, and you've got a great cast.
Is there a lot of pressure on you? Because seriously, this is a big budget film. How much money did it cost to make this film? Be honest and don't lowball it.
I don't know the final thing. It was north of 150. So.
North of 150.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
a lot of money.
The first two were made by a Wang or a Wu or something like that,
De
right?
Palma and John Woo. Yeah.
Right, and this is big for you. If this film does well, the world
This
is
is
your
it.
oyster. If it
Yeah.
tanks, no one's asking you to direct another film. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's a franchise.
Yeah.
Did you consider that it's too much pressure? Did you tell Tom Cruise this is too much for me?
No, honestly, I was never daunted by that stuff because it all kind of happened in stages. Like I got to hire the co-writers I wanted to work with, the crew.
You wrote the script.
Co-wrote it, yeah.
I have confidence now that this might have a real story. My criticism of the first two Mission Impossibles was that there was really no story. It was all action.
See, in the first movie, it was sort of like a suspense exercise. The second one was all about action. This movie, and I'm switching into sort of like salesman mode here.
Go ahead, that's okay.
Can you feel that?
I understand it.
But the thing is that I wanted to see what it was like to actually be a person and do the kind of shit this guy does. Like what is it like to be
I was a fan of Mission Impossible, the TV show. There was always an intriguing story.
I know, but there was a team in that thing.
Yes.
And that was fun. There was no team in the first two movies.
Right.
It was like
They
a
killed off
standalone
the team,
I know.
yeah.
You go,
He
a
might as
team.
well have been James Bond.
That's the thing. So
Right.
this movie, it's like you got a team, and you have Maggie Q. I don't know if you know Maggie. She's incredible.
Did you ever beat off to her?
Jonathan Rhys-Meyers,
Go
who's
ahead.
fantastic, Ving Rhames, and Tom. So you have this team, and they're just. I love that. To me was a huge part of the show. I love the team.
So is Tom crowing that this is his best Mission Impossible movie out of the three?
I got to say, I think that this movie is.
Let me ask you something. Do you have to show your script to Tom Cruise and get him to approve it? Does he add things? What does he do?
What happened was they were going to do another version of Mission 3. They're like 8 weeks away from shooting, and he said, I got this phone call from my agent. Said, are you aware of the conversations? I was like, what are you talking about? He said, for you to direct Mission 3. I was like, what? There's another director who was on the movie. So I have a headache now from laughing so hard. So I said, that's impossible. There's another director. He said, no, he's stepped down. I meet Tom the next night. He'd never mentioned a thing. I'd gotten to know him a little bit. He never mentioned a thing. And he's like, do you want to do it? And he has that risky business smile. He's
Yeah.
like, you want to do it? It was so insane.
But does he criticize the script as you're writing it?
Was what happened.
Because you say, hey, listen, asshole, you were eyes wide open, and maybe you don't know everything.
No, this is the thing.
Right.
The guy, he shows me the script. It's a good script, but I say, you know what? This is not a movie that I should be directing, this version. He said, what do you want to do? I said, well, I'd want to do more of a personal story, one that was funnier, had more, emotion to it, more personal. And he said, well, let's do that version. I'm like,
haven't seen it yet.
You're 8 weeks away from shooting this version.
Right.
It'll be a year. I'm doing Lost. He's like, let's wait a year. I'm like,
Good.
what?
Well,
like,
that's smart.
So he did it. Well, I thought it was, it was just crazy. So we did, and I wrote the script with these two other writers, Alex Kurtzman and Bob Orsi. We wrote the script, and showing to Tom like the outline, going over stuff. The thing about Tom is, and this is, I know.
All right, here comes the blowjob.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you.
Go ahead.
About Tom.
This is true.
Let me get on my knees.
That's right.
What is the thing about your father?
My father. This is the thing about my father.
You don't mind if we play the blowjob effect in the background?
No,
go ahead.
for it,
What
go
about the thing about Tom? Go ahead.
Is that, come on. The thing.
Right, the thing about Tom is,
Mr. Cruz has a wonderful sense of story, an amazing ability.
He does?
Yeah, he does.
Howard.
I can't do this.
yeah, go ahead.
He got to go. JJ got to go.
JJ's got to go.
I know. That's
Take
what they
two-
tell me. You got to get your car's waiting. Your plane's going to leave.
His plane. Where's he? Where are you going? Look at you, a plane.
Toronto, want to come?
He's got a private plane. They can
Yeah,
wait.
they can take off anytime.
That's not private.
Whoa, you don't have a private plane with all the shows you got? And you're the director of Mission Impossible 3?
Tom didn't give you a plane?
Is there a back-end deal on this thing? If this film does...
No.
What do you mean? You were paid a flat fee.
This is my first movie. Are you kidding me? I was lucky to be craft services.
So what is the deal? You just got paid a flat fee?
Yeah.
You don't have
No
any
points?
No.
You're lying. Get out of my studio now.
I'm not lying.
Are you lying?
No.
Points?
By the
Get
way,
outta
if I
here.
did,
Dude, you got
I'd be
Alias,
thrilled. I'd be
Lost.
excited. I'd say, hey, guess
Dude,
what
you're
I
like the hottest thing in Hollywood. What the fuck are you doing? Who's your agent?
got? He's my. I love my agent.
If this movie does well, you get no points.
No.
Wow. Can I call your agent an asshole?
Not a good deal.
I
come
mean,
on.
what are you kidding me?
Howard.
What do you think Cruise was going to do? Another shitty Mission Impossible movie? You gave him a great script. You directed the goddamn thing for this guy.
Listen, I got a great deal on this movie, so I'm not complaining.
What's a great deal? Give me some figures.
I'll go over figures later.
Come on, give me an idea.
Figures?
Give me ballpark.
I don't.
What'd you get? $5 million?
Ladies and gentlemen,
You got more than that.
I don't think so.
Well, how could he get more than that?
Did you get over 5 or under 5? That's all I'm asking. Don't give me exact numbers.
all in.
Yeah.
I don't,
All in.
I'm not comfortable.
All in.
Writer and director.
I'm not comfortable talking about it.
You got to be over 5. If you're not, I'm gonna shock your balls with a.
No, I'm not putting. No, I've seen that.
So if you were a Scientologist, you'd probably have points. Bet you those guys got
Perhaps
points.
that's true.
Yeah, L. Ron Hubbard
Are you
has
all
points.
in? Are you over 5? Honestly, be honest.
I don't want to talk
Are
about
you
money.
over 5?
I don't want to talk
Or
about
then
money.
tell me, did you beat off to Kerry Russell?
One of the
Give me one of you. Answer
He's
it.
got to go
These are
for
the
real.
options. These
Is
are the
there a
options.
yes on either one of those?
No, I can't. No.
There's a no on both. Wow.
No comment.
Ralph, what do you
Come
want? Real
on.
quick. Hold on. I'm going to let you go. What do you want?
Quickly. First of all, they're on Lost. They're all drugged in the lab. This Mission Impossible is going to be great because J.J. always starts off strong, and then he ruins it by responding to his critics. Like on Lost, people said not enough happened quick enough. So then second season, too much happened right off the bat. All of a sudden they find the lab, they're doing this or that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And in Alias,
I love Lost.
You started dumbing it down because people said it was too complicated.
Well, I got to say, the Alias was...
Alias was too complicated for me.
That show was so
Alias
complicated.
was great.
I watched,
Started off great.
You know what? Yeah,
Great.
I watched an old episode recently, and literally I was like, the fuck is going on? Like, literally,
You didn't know what was going on.
I love it when it was like that.
Good guys pretending they're bad guys. Bad guys didn't know they were bad guys. The good guys knew the bad guy was there. The bad guys
loved it.
it was very confusing. I gotta say, I love that show.
And then
but it was
last
confusing.
week I tried to watch it, and I tuned it in. I'm like, oh, great, I'm going to start watching Alias again. I tuned it in, and there's Jennifer Gardner running around with that big belly. I turned it right off.
Yeah. Well, she's ridiculous, and she had no right to do that to JJ.
Oh,
It didn't hurt the show at all, her pregnancy.
No, it's not right.
It didn't hurt it at all.
Well, JJ, I had a million things to talk to you about. I had a lot of notes, a lot of things underlined.
Thank you for letting me come on. I begged to come on the show.
You
I'm
should
a
have
huge
answered
fan.
some questions.
Yeah.
Come on.
You were very shy. Mission Impossible 3 in theaters this Friday.
Thank you.
Kerry Russell's waiting for you in the plane naked. I know that. I don't know what went on there. If whatever happened, hey, I hope it's okay with your wife.
Oh, please.
I wish you tons of luck. You're very nice to me.
Oh,
You're a
please.
very talented guy. I enjoy all your shows. I love you too. I really do. And I've been a fan for so long. And this is great to see your success.
Hey, Hey, JJ, how'd it go in there, man?
I never wanted that to end. What's more fun than this? Are you kidding me? Seriously? I just don't want to leave.
There's a lot of Kerry Russell masturbation-related questions in there.
Well, I asked for them.
He did?
No, come on.
Was that uncomfortable?
So funny. No, it was hysterical. The whole thing, literally, I at one point I thought I was going to have a coroner. It was so funny.
Yeah, when you were speaking to Tom Cruise's children and Steven Spielberg's children.
That was just me listening to those guys go off. It was really funny.
Yeah, it seemed like you were a big fan of Artie's and...
It was, oh yeah, a huge fan of Artie's.
All right, well, thanks for coming down,
It's
Jay.
Athena. It's Athena. Thank you very much. It was great fun.
Thanks, JJ.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of the film festival, on the phone now is Scott, the winner of the film festival. Hey, Scott.
Hi, how you doing?
I tried to sit and talk to Scott at the film festival, but the after party was so packed like sardines.
Yeah, I hardly saw anybody after the film festival was over.
I was amazed, though, to learn that you told me that the film cost you about $250 to make. Is that right?
Yeah, it barely cost anything. It was all just props, food, and wardrobe.
Where'd you
shoot it?
I actually shot in an old funeral home
Wow.
that has been closed down and is about to be renovated. So had that nice 60s look.
How do you get into the funeral home? Did you have a friend?
I worked on a movie in Boston starring Danny Aiello, and we had just shot there at the funeral home recently. And so I kind of got to know the owner of the place and asked if we could use it.
You're in the film business. What do you do for everyone who's listening?
Mostly I'm a production assistant or an assistant director, so not too high up there yet.
No, but you will be.
What a film.
Yeah, I think
thank
that I was talking to Richard Roper afterwards, and I was also talking to Todd Phillips, who's the director, and he said that guy will definitely be working in the industry. He will direct a film.
Well, that's what Richard said. I expect to be reviewing his feature-length movies someday.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, you
Great job, man. Really cool.
Yeah. And Scott took the prize. It was $15,000 cash. And what were some of the prizes? I know there was supposedly $15,000 in prizes. What did you get?
It was a full Avid editing suite.
Is that a big deal?
Oh, it's a huge deal. Right. Yeah, it's a huge deal, and all the equipment that comes along with it. There's some music scoring. I met with the guys that offered to score my next film, which is part of the prize package.
Right.
And some screenwriting software.
So you were happy with all your prizes?
Oh my God, it's amazing. I mean, the whole experience was just it's priceless. And I mean, the prizes are just bonus, really. I mean, after the experience.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever entered other film festivals?
No, not really. I mean, I've made some films. I've won some smaller awards. Nothing really worth mentioning, but more local to where I'm originally from in Michigan. But
how'd you learn about our film festival?
I heard it on the air. As soon as I heard it on the air, I went right to work. And
as soon as you heard it on the air, how long did it take you to come up with this concept of me, Robin, and Fred being ham radio operators?
It was a little bit of a process. I kept trying to think of ideas, and all the ideas I was coming up with involved having you in the movie or Artie in the movie, and obviously that wasn't possible. So I was trying to think of having versions of you guys, and then are you old, are you young, and the young thing kind of stuck, and then it was just a matter of finding a setting where you would all meet, and are you pen pals, or is there a place that you could be together in person? And the over the airwaves thing just was too perfect and just kind of popped in my head. And
was it very scripted, the movie, or did a lot of it happen ad lib?
No, it was very, very scripted. Every line in there was scripted.
Yeah, did you think those kids were going to ad lib that?
Well, I mean, I thought maybe when I was watching the editing that maybe you had that Howard kid saying a lot of different lines and then just use the ones that worked.
Well, the original script was 8 pages long, and a rule of thumb is 1 page per 1 minute, and so the original cut was 8 minutes long.
Right.
And so I had to cut 3 minutes out of it. So there was a lot more to it, but I had to cut the conversations a lot shorter.
Hey, dude, it was so perfect, and I wouldn't have changed a thing. But did you toy with the idea of maybe having a young Jackie come in at the end or something like that, or Baba Booey?
I did. I thought that. Well, my original idea, I wanted you in there, Artie, but obviously that time-wise, it didn't fit.
No, Artie wasn't born.
Maybe it would have been funny to have Jackie as like a 21-year-old.
Right. That's funny.
You know, like
40 years old.
Yeah, coming in and writing a joke for you or something. But not that I would have changed anything. But I was wondering if you toyed with Baba Booey or a Jackie reference.
Yeah, I was trying to get maybe one more character in there, but I just needed to tighten it up, and I knew I was going to have to cut a lot out of it anyway, so I kept it down to the 3 characters.
And what was the direction to the kids? Because everybody remarks at how like us they were.
Well, I know 2 of the kids' parents are actually very big fans. In fact, John, the boy who played Howard, his mother is a huge fan and was trying to get tickets to the film festival before he was even involved. And a little side note also is that John's birthday is the same as Howard's back birthday, so it's kind of destiny there.
Wow, yeah, that's great.
But yeah, so the parents are big fans, and I'm sure that the kids have heard it, just in passing also. And so I think they kind of knew coming into it.
Well, Scott, I got to tell you, what I'm hoping for out of this is that it does provide some opportunities for you. If anybody goes on Howard TV, which is on demand on your cable system, you can see this film. It is a really incredible film. It's called Radio Daze, D-A-Z-E, and I think it's choice or option number 4.
Radio Play. Yeah.
Play.
Plays.
P-L-A-Y.
Why do you say days?
I thought it was Radio Days.
No, it's Radio Play.
Radio Play.
Radio Play. Oh, okay. I got it wrong. I'm sorry. But I went home and watched it again and showed it to Beth, and she was just really moved by it, too. It was really, really cool.
My mother was blown away by it. She watched it on Howard TV, and I mean, everybody was.
I got to tell you, when it played, and it was in the middle of the pack of films,
right.
Richard Roper turned to me and he said, "That's the winner."
It destroyed. I felt bad for the films that had to follow it, and Ganji assured me they were good enough to follow it, but,
I
look.
assure you they're good enough.
But he was right, but they weren't just on that level,
Yeah. Scott, didn't you think that farting film deserved to place higher than last place?
Oh, definitely. When that showed first, I was, I was laughing hysterically, and I thought, oh shit, I'm in trouble, But it was definitely, it should have been up there. But the top 3, I think, were deserving, and I really appreciate the spot.
You got a girlfriend, or you married?
I have a girlfriend. I've been together for a long time. We've been together for 7 years. So.
Did you bring her to the film festival or no?
I didn't. I brought 2 guys that helped me out a lot on the film, so I thought they deserved to go.
Doug, what do you want to say?
I just want to say I'm going to call Scott today, and we're going to go up to his hometown and meet the kids up close and personal with him.
Where's he from, Doug?
Somewhere in Massachusetts. Salem, Massachusetts, right?
And what are you going to do?
I live in Salem.
What are you going to do? You going to make that part of the special?
I'll do like a whole documentary about the winner of the film festival.
Wow.
So I think it'll be cool. We'll get some of his raw footage. Yeah.
Oh, you got raw footage? That's
well,
good.
I'm going to ask him.
Outtakes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that'd
definitely.
be cool.
Scott, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Yeah, everybody kept asking me. I said you were between 25 and 30. I didn't know exactly how old you were, but man, you got a bright future, brother. You know what you're doing with that camera, and you shot that with like a video camera, right?
Yeah, it was shot on DV. It's a new camera that actually has an HD component, but we didn't use it, so we did not shoot in high def.
Oh, what is DV? I don't understand.
It's just high definition. It's a really clear picture. It's it's the new thing.
What does a camera like that cost? A DV camera?
A DV camera isn't that bad.
You can find them.
Cameras very, very expensive.
But when he says he shot with a DV camera, is that like a video camera like you hold?
Yeah. It's just digital video.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's a camera that we use in the hallway, and they run anywhere from $2,000 to $6,000.
And then you download that into your computer and you edit that stuff?
Exactly.
Wow, that's pretty good.
How did you get that? It had an atmospheric look. It was like a little darker.
Yeah.
It was really.
I thought it was shot on film.
It was good cinematography. Yeah.
Well, I gotta attribute that to my director of photography, Andy McCarthy, who is just.
He did a good job.
Yeah.
He helped with the lighting and he worked the camera. So
So do you have to split your prize money with those guys?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to pay everyone involved, including the kids, and they all deserve it. So.
All right, real good. Hey, Scott, congrats, and really, by showing it on Howard TV and all the publicity we got around this, a couple of people, including Todd Phillips and Richard Roper, said, "Boy, this guy's going to be directing." So, I think this will get you a lot of exposure. I hope it does, because.
Have you heard anything yet?
Yeah, I mean, I've got some meetings. I'm shaking a lot of hands, gotten a lot of business cards. But
nice.
Yeah, I definitely think this is a life-changing event, and I just want to thank you, Howard. This is enormous, bigger than expected.
Scott, I hope this inspires you to do more films. And I know the guy from Avid was saying some nice things to you too, like talking about he wants to help you with all your films. And
yeah, definitely.
He was a good guy. I met
Maybe
him.
all your films should be Howard Stern films.
Yeah. Why not stick to this theme? Is there a way, like maybe we could sign Scott to do a film a month?
The Howard Stern Show is on vacation, but don't worry, we'll return with all new Sirius shows very soon. So for now, enjoy this encore episode.
I got to tell you another thing, too. Yesterday, I had a meeting with our television guys, Howard TV guys, and I was very disappointed in the way I appeared on the Robin Boat segment.
Now, did you sit with Scott and work out something?
Yeah, I realized, like, we had it worked out in the other studio, and Scott goes, I want you to know I had nothing to do with the design of this studio. I go, Scott, that's irrelevant now. Water under the bridge. It seems to me that this studio is at least as good as the one we had at K-Rock, if not better.
Yeah.
There's no reason we shouldn't be able to duplicate how I looked at K-Rock. First of all, you guys got the cameras way too close on my face. Well, people got to be able to see you. I said, wrong!
Wasn't that one of the things you worked out, that you weren't supposed to be able to see you?
You don't need to see every bit of me. Honestly. Look at Artie.
I mean, again...
You want to see someone.
If I was like a real good-looking guy, I think you'd have issues. But I think you always look fine here, especially next to me and Benji.
No, the lighting was way brighter. You know,
I don't get what you hate. What do you hate? You hate a direct shot of your face.
Yes, I do. I want my face always to appear sideways. You should never see... It should almost be like...
You mean a profile?
Yeah, it should be a profile. I look better in profile than I do straight on.
You know, now that you say that on the E! Show, you definitely never do see you straight on. You're always looking.
They know this. These guys have all been working with me for 20 years. I don't know how long. Then they got my chicken neck in full view. Right.
How did they get that?
I don't know. They lit it, and my chicken neck is all in full view. I said, guys, we used to have dramatic, like a purplish hue to the lighting. It was the signature of the show. Now you got high def. Now is a reason to obscure me more. And these fucking guys act like they don't know who I am. Every couple of months, I got to go check their work. I do. You know what I like.
So untrue. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Thank God I watched the Robin episode.
You think I work for the competition or something the way you talk.
You must work for XM.
Right. Dude, I swear
You must
to God,
work for Oprah TV.
We spent 2 hours here yesterday trying to get light off your neck. After the show.
Yeah. Well, come on. Look out for me, dude.
I told you
I gotta
already.
Check your work? What is this, school? Come on, dude. You see what I look like. You see I don't have a pretty face. I got a big chicken neck and a big gargoyle.
Dude, you're the star of the show.
Yeah,
I mean,
help me out. Help me out.
You should.
Scott,
I widened the shot out this morning already,
Good.
and it doesn't match the other shots in studio.
Too bad. Figure it out. That's what you're paid all this
and as
huge
far
amount
as the
of money
old
for.
studio goes, we have the same angles. The angles
No,
are
you
3/4 to profile.
It's
We've
not-
got it. I showed you. You said you liked it.
This is my meeting yesterday. Dude.
You said you liked it.
I did after I fixed everything.
You didn't do shit. What are you talking about? You fixed anything? You didn't do anything. We showed
You've
you
got to
tape
stop
them before
inventing golf equipment and make me look good. That's your job. I don't see the golf equipment thing paying off. When that starts paying off, you can make me look bad.
Are you using that video caddy in here? Is that how
Holy
you
shit.
get
Can I
this
talk to your
chicken neck?
therapist? Come on, man.
Come on.
You're
Come on, man. Help me out. Huh?
I am.
Do your job.
And that's the problem. That's the biggest thing I tried to explain to you yesterday, that you think
Dude,
that I'm
did
not
that look
trying
like
to help
the
you
old
out.
E! Show? Does the lighting in here look like the old E! Show? You should know that.
Absolutely, dude. We changed the lighting probably 10 times in the old show.
You can leave.
We have you way down low. You're dark as crap. You're blended in with the background, but I don't care.
You don't care. That's
Of course.
exactly right. You
Of
don't
course.
care. Of course
That
you
was
don't
not
care.
the thing to say.
I do absolutely care. Jesus
You just
Christ,
said
I've
you don't
lost my
care.
fucking life over this show.
You lost
and all
your
the time
life.
He lose.
What did you lose?
You lost your hair,
not your
I don't
life.
mean life, but I spent a lot of
Get
time
outta
on
here.
this
Get
shit.
out of here. You're insane.
Yeah.
Get the best job in show
Lost
business.
my
Yeah,
life. What
yeah.
life?
Come on.
My life waking up at 4 in the morning.
Really, man. Help me out, huh, bro?
All right, no
All right.
problem. I'll go back and now I'll help you out.
Yeah, help
Starting
me
now.
out.
Starting right
If
now.
you don't have the ability to see what I'm talking about,
And I do.
Robin Rodzinski knew how I like to be shot. She did.
Dude, you really you don't know
Doug
anything.
Goodstein should know.
What decisions did Robin Rodzinski ever make about how you looked? Come on.
She was the executive producer, and I liked the way I looked.
Yeah, but I was doing the damn work.
But
she didn't decide any of that
but you're
stuff.
the guy doing the work where I look bad.
She would comment.
She wasn't here.
Dude, there were plenty of times you thought you looked bad in the old place, and we fixed it.
Well, fix it again.
And I do, and I did, and it's...
She kept you in line somehow.
Yeah,
Maybe you're jealous of me, and you have to make me look bad.
Is it a plot?
Yeah.
Is this what all the directors who graduated Glassboro State are about?
You know that
Take some
school
pride in your
changed
work.
its name.
Glassboro State changed its name? They changed their name because of Scott?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They're running from him.
I bet if I was George W. Bush, he'd make me look good on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're as delusional about me as you are about the Bush
It'd
administration.
certainly make more sense.
You still back in the Iraq War? You think it was a good decision?
Absolutely.
You think it was the right move?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And so did everyone before we went there, dude. We went there for one fucking reason, weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, and there were none. We
And
were
the
lied
whole
to.
world thought they were there.
Yeah, but they weren't. Bush knew
They
wasn't
were.
there.
We stood. It was, dude. It's
come
not
out
all about
already, you
nuclear
knew.
weapons.
But
It's
when
about
you lied to, of course we were all for it.
dude.
But wake up and smell the fucking coffee and get my picture right.
See, that's what happens
let's
when
not talk
you don't want to talk
politics with
politics.
him.
All right, fine.
He's still for
If
them.
I don't look good by
Dude,
next week,
absolutely.
you're getting
you guys
a
are
Richard.
bunch of revisionists. You
If
don't
I
wanna-
don't look good by next week, you're getting a Richard Christie mushroom stamp right on your cheek.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, and he'll get a fist in his balls.
Thank you.
Scott, if it takes making me look uglier to fix it, I'm fine.
I don't care what you do to Artie.
I'll take a sacrifice.
Whatever you have to do. Chrissy, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. First of all, I just have to tell you, I love you guys to death. I adore you.
Thank you.
And I want to know, is Scott blind?
Scott, which
Scott the
one?
engineer. Is he blind?
You mean Scott DePace?
Scott DePace is probably what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Howard on TV, on demand, looks nothing like the show used to look on E!
I know. This guy, he wants to say he's an expert. For someone not to see the difference, you would have to be insane. And I said to him,
on E! It was so intimate, and the light was so great. And
absolutely.
It's not.
Well, I worked many years on getting the lighting just right, and I just assumed that everyone was on the same page. It is the same crew.
Right.
There are people here who want to sabotage me and want to make me look bad on TV.
Well, I don't think you can look bad. You always look handsome.
Thank you.
but-
Shut up, lady. Listen, the lighting.
She's right. And don't say shut up to my
The lighting
fans.
is not different on you. The lighting in the background, we actually have a set
I
now.
want it the same. I don't want a set. I could care less. Make me look proper. I could look like a monster. I look like Nosferatu.
And also, the shot that we have on
Fred,
camera
take off your
one.
mask.
Now, that's
funny.
All right, thank you.
The shot that we have now is the same shot when you're looking at Robin. It's a three-quarter
No,
shot.
I never
and that's
allowed
what
a
it
three-quarter
was. Yes,
shot.
you did.
Scott, you don't know what you're talking about. The woman's even, she's a fan. She knows.
Look,
She knows
there's your shot right there.
Yeah, better. And now, and too much neck. Get the light down.
It's so much brighter.
That's
It's
look at Robin though. And
That's not the shot.
Is that the shot?
Because you're not looking where you should be. If you're looking at Robin, that is the
I don't
shot.
care. Move, change, get cameras, do something. I'm looking at Robin. I see Robin.
Yeah.
Fuck you think I'm doing? I see her right there.
And normally, if you're looking over here,
This is
I'd
all
use
neck
camera.
and Adam's apple.
I'd use camera 4.
Look at this, Robin. Watch. I'm going to do a dance with my Adam's apple.
Put camera 4 in the monitor, guys.
No, get out of here, Scott. I got to take you off this. Where's Doug Goodstein?
What about a turtleneck?
I think your Xbox is leaking toxic waste and making you blind. That's what I think. It's causing your hair to fall out, and you're not looking at me properly. Now, make me look handsome. I didn't say it was easy. Just do it.
Howard.
Yeah, Doug, come on. Come on. What are you doing, Doug? You're killing me with this guy. Why are you making me deal with him?
Scott?
Yeah, why are you making me deal with him?
Scott is the best man for this. You know it. I know it's fun to go for him. But
I always thought so.
I've been here 12 years, dude.
Even this woman, Chrissy, is saying
we
she
could
thinks
bring
he's
the
like
lights.
a gargoyle.
Should we just bring the lights down?
Yeah,
Make it black?
Make it black.
Okay, make it black.
Yeah, I don't want to be seen anymore. Did you see that side shot?
Scott's lighting the set.
That
watch
shot
the
is
old-
not a shot I would use, Howard. When you look at Robin, I would use it.
the old E shows,
So
and
he
that's
can't
what I
look
want.
over there?
Move me back
The
to the
monitor is
K-Rock
over there. I
studios.
can't move them. If the monitor was in front of you, then
Hey,
then you'd
Scott,
like
why don't
it.
we get lift up your arms? You see giant sweat marks under there? Look, lift them up. Look at what's going
You
on
make
under
me
there.
fucking sweat.
All right. Look at that arm. Look at that
Holy
arm.
shit.
Lift up that arm.
God, so you
That's how
guys
you know
don't
he's
sweat?
pissed.
No.
What's wrong with you guys?
Where's a sweat mark?
Dude,
what are you sweating about?
Dude, I sweat like you.
Yeah, these guys. He's a girl.
But I'm
a girl.
I'm disgusting, fat, and hairy.
I fucked more girls than you asshole.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I bet you I have.
No, you haven't.
Oh, he's got stories. He fucked everyone, according to him.
Yeah, he fucked everyone.
What's your
He's fucking me.
What's your number, DePace?
Longer track
I am the
record than
girl.
Howard.
No, I don't.
He's
know.
right.
DePace, what's your number?
I don't know. I bet it would be in
I've fucked 20,000 women. What do you think of that?
Mid-30s to 40, maybe.
Wow,
something like
that's
that.
not bad.
Wow. Well, you
How many hookers?
had more than I. How much did you pay?
Women?
Never once.
High five.
Who's had hotter chicks? That's an interesting.
All right, well.
Anybody can put up numbers.
30 or 40. When was he getting these women?
I think. Oh, please don't believe
Yeah,
it.
I swear to God.
Yeah, pigs.
When you had Harry.
College, plenty. In L.A., when I lived there, plenty.
I know a lot of guys who you wouldn't consider winners. Not that you're not a winner, but who would fuck like who fucked 100 chicks
Listen, I don't
because they
care
have no
how many.
standards.
I don't care how many women he's fucked. I don't care how many
I
women
do.
Doug Goodstein's fucked. I care about my camera looking halfway decent, and it can be done. We did it over at K-Rock. You can do it
You
here.
said yesterday you liked the angle that we had for your guest interview, okay?
All right. Just come on. And Doug, ever since you got that operation on your eyes with those bug eyes, I don't think you could see.
No,
I think
he wants to see too much.
I've got a blind executive producer.
I don't have bug eyes. Let's put that to them.
I'm dying to hear Jason's feedback.
Yeah, Mr. Know Nothing.
Doug Goodstein says to me, bring me in when Barat's here. He goes, because he'll never guess I'm Jewish.
I
don't
didn't
look
say
Jewish.
that at all.
Yeah, I said, are you kidding? You're as Jewy as they come.
Please.
Get out of here.
I don't look Jewish. I never get taken for a Jew.
I knew you were a Jew the second I spotted
Do you
him.
wear that as a badge
I don't even
of
have a
honor?
look. I have no nose.
You've got horns.
I don't
on
have a
your
big
head.
nose. You see my nose? Look at that.
What is
There's
it,
no
Jason?
bone.
We can see your claws.
The problem with Scott is that he really doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to directing a television show.
What?
Jason, shut the fuck up.
Good thing I'm here.
And you know what, dude?
You know who teaches
I'm not
him
going to
how to
take
use
this
his camera?
piece of fat.
He has no experience directing a
You know
television
what?
show
I'll
before
take
this.
it from Howard, not from you
He got
fuckers.
no lessons on how to direct the show. He
You're a
never directed
douchebag.
anything before this. And he probably got that camera shot at K-Rock lucky. He probably just fell upon it, and now you don't know how to recreate it.
Jason, you're so disinteresting. Get out of here, you fucker.
Dude, don't
out
get
of
upset with me because you can't do your job, man. We've been here for 9 months. You can't get it right.
Dude.
You got to get it right.
You're gonna let him do that to me? I'll take it from you. You're gonna let him say that?
What? Now I censor him?
Cut off his mic.
Cut off his mic.
How long have you felt this way, Jason?
Who teaches? Wait. Who teaches Jason? Who teaches you how to take pictures?
Who taught you?
Who's teaching me how to take pictures?
Who's teaching? Who's teaching you?
Scott's a good guy and he's knowledgeable about certain
thank
things.
you.
But I mean,
Thanks.
look, you can't get the
Direct
camera
the show.
shot right.
Go direct the show.
What can you do?
What's your
Type?
problem, man?
What can you do?
know how to
Type?
do it. You know
You're a
everything.
typer. That's all
I'm a better
you do.
typer than you're a director.
Well, good. I'll take a class for an hour and I'll be as good as you.
You
fuck
Go
is that?
for it, dude.
Do you
You're a
want
typer,
Jason
dude.
to direct a program to show you how?
Scott got his job when like someone got sick and he was like the janitor and filled in or something like that.
No, that's the camera
Dude,
guy for
who makes more money, me or you? Maybe that might
What
be a
an
little bit of a
injustice
proof.
that is too.
What am I doing? Why am I arguing with you? I hate
Scott
you.
does. Scott, you do a very good job.
Jason hates Scott.
Now he's pissed.
Clearly, he must hate him.
Did he just quit?
Who put you up to that?
You know, I didn't know you.
That's
Who made you
irreparable
do that?
damage.
No,
right
no
there.
one made me do it.
I didn't know you were going to be that harsh.
I don't know how you get under Scott's skin so easily.
Scott's a good director.
No, he's a good guy.
I just want him to get the shot. And Doug, everyone back there has to work on making me look handsome, and that's the job. That's the job description. And I know it's not easy. I see what I look like.
Well, yeah, you
The
the
you don't
template
have to
is
point
tough.
out my problems. That's not your job. Just hide them. And there are ways to hide what is wrong with me.
Can I just put a bag over your head every morning?
You want to be funny or you want to get to work? Just give me what we had on the old E show.
Okay. We're going to work on it.
All right. I have faith in my team.
You should.
I do. I have faith in Scott.
We'll get there.
All
I
right,
think we're
thank you.
getting very close.
Good. All right.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Did they have it yesterday? When you
I don't know. You know what? I'm so tired. I just said, it looks better to
go
me.
along with it.
Well, what is it, Ralphie? Do you know? Can you shed some light on this?
Here's the toxic that we were missing.
Yeah, I can. Your shot in the old E show, I was involved with your lighting and your shot, and
thank you.
Scott sort of refuses to involve me here, so that might be something.
Would you do me? Would you do me a favor?
I even called him the other day and said, Scott, let me know. I'll help however he can. And Scott's like, well, that's sort of like saying, how do you know? I said, Scott, I'm just trying to help. I'll give you some input.
Yeah, he's defensive. Do me a favor.
Defensive.
Would you have a meeting with them and give them your thoughts?
I tried. I called Doug. I called
Doug.
Scott.
I am
said,
demanding.
I'll be there whenever you want. It doesn't
Doug,
happen.
I am demanding a meeting between you, Ralph, and Scott. and let him look at some of the footage and give his recommendation.
Like, what kind of input would you have, Ralph?
He does, though. He's good.
No,
He
I'm
knows,
just wondering.
He would just suggest lighting.
I don't know. The shot Howard showed me that didn't look good. It just looked like it was like a spotlight was on him.
Yeah, it was big, bright light, right?
Yeah. And they're light. And Scott's talking about lighting a set. Who gives a fuck about the set? Light you.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck about the set.
Well, that's what he's doing. He's lit the set, because I noticed
pink
it's
wallpaper in the background. You don't care.
It's nice and bright.
It's awfully bright in here.
Everyone in show business knows light is not my friend.
And I explained to Scott when we do photo shoots. You know,
why are you anti-Ralph being in on this?
Dude, first of all,
he's my guy.
No problem. That's not the point. Ralph doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He has no idea. He said the other day, if Howard looks bright, bring his light down. That's 1 out of 25 things I could do to make you look darker. He doesn't understand.
I understand. But what do you mean?
You're an idiot, Ralph.
Okay, well, see, that's the problem. You have that attitude.
You know, you tell me, we had an hour-and-a-half long phone conversation the other day. Everything was cool. I said, Ralph, let me try to deal with it, and we'll get you in there later in the week. He was going to come in Thursday. That's what we were talking about.
Why are you waiting till later in the week? If you had a meeting about this on Tuesday, why didn't you tell me to come in Tuesday?
Ralph.
Why do you want to do it on your own?
Dude, who the hell are you? Why am I going to sit there? He's your guy. What's his title?
He's a stylist.
What do I need a title for, Scott?
He comes.
Dude, well, why don't I have Jason back there and Will, and why don't I bring Gary in too?
No,
it's my job.
He's got a good eye for this.
You know
I
what?
bring him to all my shoots. When I do various shoots, he comes and he makes suggestions. He's good. He's got a good eye. He's artistic.
I have an eye for this shit, Scott. I mean, I don't. What? All right.
It's the same guy picking out your clothes that half the times look like shit too, right? Right, Ralph?
I'm happy with the clothes he picks.
Yeah, well, that's not what he told me. He said you guys had a conversation. You didn't like some of the clothes.
Some I don't.
I've been asking you for fucking 6 months to give me tape, and you're
Why don't you show up every once in a while? We've got him in the computer.
Finally, I had to call you yesterday or a couple days ago and said this is ridiculous already. Just give me some.
Dude, why not? Hey, you know what, dude? You're here once a week. You easily could ask me to look at shows, and I could show you about 20 of them right there. But no, you've never once done that, so don't put that shit on me.
Stand in the control room. You need to put it on DVD and send it to me.
Oh, I need to do everything for you. You know what? Make it happen yourself.
All right, so I'll take over the control room, too.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sure you know what the hell you're doing in there.
Sure
I think you've been in a control room
Scott,
twice in your life.
Guy just wants to help.
Sweaty pits.
Wants to help you.
Yeah. Well,
that's all.
Oh, geez, Scott's having a bad day.
Man, I swear to God, if there was a block of wood here, I'd fucking smash it.
You bring in a block of wood.
Bring in a block of wood.
And that's your problem. If Jason has a suggestion, you should
shut the fuck up. Jason, I'm not going to take a suggestion from Jason. I'm not.
Why? What's
I'm
wrong
not.
with Jason?
Because Jason doesn't know what the hell he's talking
Jason's
about.
a very hard worker.
Why don't we just get called? Take some calls. Maybe I'll take some
I didn't ask for
suggestions
Jason.
from them.
Jason didn't offer a suggestion. Ralph did. And Ralph has a track record of working on the E! Show. He's an employee
Fine,
of them.
so we'll get him in and he can fix it.
All right, good.
All right,
now
good,
you're
'cause
talking.
Then I can be on the golf course more.
Well, maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. I haven't put enough time here. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, it is the problem.
It is not the problem.
You just said it's the problem that you're
I
on the
said
golf
maybe
course
that
too
is.
much. If that's the problem, let's straighten that out.
All right.
So you got to dump either the Xbox or the golfing. Man.
Dude, shut up with the Xbox. It's a joke that's went on too long. I play the thing once every 3 months.
Sure.
With the headset?
I haven't done that in a year.
Thank you, Ralph.
Take camera 4.
Oh, my goodness. Poor Scott's going to commit suicide.
No, he's fine. He's just
That's too much of a beat now for him. He can't take it.
I'm going to make Ralph his boss.
You just told him that everybody can tell him how to do his job.
No, just Ralph does have some sort of take on
No,
it.
you even telling him Jason should sit.
Well, Jason could help. Jason watches a lot of TV. Look at his physique. When Ralph is sick, Jason will take over. So Scott DePace got into a whole big fight, our director, with Jason and Ralph on the wrap-up show.
You really do believe that Scott doesn't have the talent to do
Scott directs the show fine. I think Scott carries
fine,
himself
great.
with a little bit of
confidence.
With a little bit of self-importance, and sometimes it's fun to goof on him.
See, that's just it, dude.
Like a lot of us here.
You know nothing.
Listen.
You know nothing. You're sitting there listening to Howard. You know nothing. What
How do
goes
you
into
know
my
what
job?
I know? What listen, you don't know
I
anything.
know you're an idiot.
Dude, every day you leave here at noon. I'm here till 5, 6
Bullshit.
working. You don't know anything.
You don't know what time I leave. I don't leave here at noon.
One of the great things
And
about
just because
this place.
I leave here doesn't mean I'm done my work. I do plenty of work from home.
a lot of us came from not a lot of experience. Even Gary wasn't a producer when he started.
The great thing about
and he
this,
turned into a great producer, and you turned into an okay director. So I don't understand what the problem is.
I swear to God, guys, I can't do this. I'm done. I gotta.
Really?
I got real work to do.
No, I got you.
I'm about. Dude, at another point in my life, I would have taken you and fucking kicked the shit out of you.
Oh, well,
so
why me? What,
everyone's
goofing on you, and you got to come and take this shit out of me?
This is like torture. I'm sitting here in a fucking glass booth, and I got to listen to this fat fuck tell me shit.
Oh, sorry, Skinny.
Scott, if you don't really care,
I'm certainly, dude. Listen, I'll take my shape over yours any day.
Oh, Scott. Please, you fat thighs.
Dude, you got fat everything. You've got 8 chins. You've got no hair. You've got no life. You make no money. You've got no fucking future. What do? You're nothing. You're
no
a
life
piece of shit.
Listen, you're very lucky. You have a wife who makes a lot of money.
You know what?
You if this all went away, so don't worry about it.
Oh man!
Wow,
Jason, he was brutal.
Jason's a good arguer.
Jason did sound like a chick when he went, "You have fat thighs."
That
was a little gay. Scott fell for it.
Then DePace walked out of the wrap-up show.
Yeah, that's when he walked out. And then all of a sudden I heard this thunderous, thing, and he was running down the hall to get back there.
I don't need to know how an engine works, but if the car doesn't start, you got to.
Yeah, but if I go to the mechanic and say
my car's not starting.
If I go to the mechanic and say, "Oh, I bet it's because you didn't put gas in it," isn't he going to be fucking a little offended?
No.
Yes.
No. Why are you
piece
so
of
fucking
shit.
defensive? That's your problem, Scott.
No, your problem
he's insecure.
Jason's right. It is insecurity.
So Scott ran out of the studio, and here he is. I think it was the noise from his thunderous thighs as he ran down the hall to get back in.
Do you respect Ralph's opinion?
No.
And that's the problem. Howard does,
no.
and Howard's the boss. And
But no, wait, let me quantify
He's the
that.
boss of you.
I don't respect your opinion any more than anyone else's.
Well, wait a second. How's that sound?
Yeah, so you don't respect other people's opinions. What
No,
makes you more qualified
everyone's
than
on
Ralph?
some level. I don't think Ralph's got some sort
What
of
makes you
program.
more qualified than Ralph?
I don't think Ralph has any big secret that he knows how to do this sort of thing and no one else
What
does.
makes you more qualified?
I don't think I do either, Scott.
Well, absolutely you do. Every conversation I've had with you says, well, if you want me to come in and fix it, let me know.
Scott, whose opinion do you respect?
I mean, please, listen, John, I want to meet with you later, and I want to go over how the wrap-up show should start happening. Gary, with you, I've got ideas for guests, and I'm going to tell you what I think we should do. And Jason, I've got ideas how we need a new type keyboard for you,
By the way,
because that's all you
you're giving
do.
me photography advice, and I've taken it, and I thank you for it.
No, you didn't. You got real defensive, and I told you
No.
you did. Didn't you?
No.
I love the fighting. I love fighting. It's like a symphony.
Oh, he was on fire.
He's the best.
There was no calming him yesterday.
Ralph said he got a call for over an hour of yelling at home.
Off the air.
Off the air. Never, ever fight off the air. That's the rule on this show.
Well, I mean,
you're fired if you fight off the air.
You're telling a guy that's been doing a job for 12 years that he doesn't know what he's doing.
No.
I mean, someone's going to take offense to that.
All I said to him is that I want my lighting and my camera angle improved. Then everybody jumped on the fucking guy.
Yeah, which is fair enough. I think he could have dealt with that, but it was, I think.
Right.
He didn't like the piling on.
Yeah,
but I got to
the
tell
yelling
you,
from the bleachers.
On this show, people pile on.
Well, Jason was a broadside, though. I mean, that came
was so
out
uncharacteristic
of nowhere.
of Jason.
Yeah.
Jason came out of nowhere, flying leap like a wrestler.
He was like Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, he just shot him right in the head.
All right, make
Actually,
correction.
Jack
Sirhan,
Ruby.
Sirhan.
He was like, hey, you're a shitty director.
Or Jack Ruby, you're walking through a press conference.
I mean,
and you get
Jason's like
blasted.
such a tender guy, and to attack the pace. I mean, it made no sense to me.
Tender? There's nothing tender about that kid.
Game in St. Louis.
That kid's a stealth.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, Jason needs to shut up, man. Just have a coconut smile and shut the fuck up because Scott does an awesome job, man.
He does. He gets all the action that goes on in here with robot cameras. Not easy to do.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Dana, thank you.
Thanks, Howard.
Everybody here is valuable. Let's calm down. Everybody calm down.
I mean, everybody can understand somebody not wanting to listen to Ralph.
Oh, I can't imagine. being forced to listen to Ralph.
Again, the best description is sometimes in this studio there's a conversation going on that's like this boiling cauldron of just hate and tension, and Ralph is the perfect added toxin to turn into a full-blown hurricane.
You're right, but my problem is that Ralph actually did help improve the shot over at K-Rock.
Right, in this one particular situation.
Yes, and I do need him involved because there's a problem.
It's invaluable and doesn't have some, but people hate listening to
They
him.
do. How's Scott DePace doing, Doug? Back there?
He's all right. I think we should sort of lay low.
Yeah, I know. He took a beating.
Well, he's defensive. He's very passionate about his job. He loves what he does, and he hates getting shit.
He got it.
Ralph really out of his life?
Yeah, he should be.
It's funny.
What about Jason?
I had a little incident with Ralph yesterday. I was going to talk to him off the air, but I heard you say you always fight on the air.
Yeah, I heard about that.
What happened
Oh, yeah, Beth
with
told
you
you
two?
when he stormed out of the room like a baby?
Yeah, he's so
I was
gay.
irate, but I don't want to, I was going to talk to him today, let it cool, because I was really boiling, but he was out of line. He was out of line.
Beth's putting a film together for a charity, the Dog Academy Awards. And so I guess somehow she involved Ralph.
Oh.
And, of course, he shows up an hour and a half late.
You're kidding.
And then says that he missed the train, which probably isn't true.
Yeah, he missed it because he was late for it.
Right. And then he shows up, and then he sits down, and he starts to say, the titling is, can I see it?
Well, here's the...
They'd already done an hour and a half of work, so it was like...
And now he wants to go back.
So Beth said it was fine, and everyone else said it was fine, and then he stormed out of the room.
Yeah, well, the backstory
and Beth had to go drag him back in. I said, you're kidding.
Yeah,
Sounds like a whole drama.
Ralph had a good idea. I'll give him that, and they did a good job together. But the backstory is that I told Ralph he could use this guy at the office, who's an amazing designer, this guy, Mark Gerges. He did it on his own time as a favor.
Right.
So he showed it to them for the first time, and Beth's like, I love it. Perfect.
Right.
And then Ralph said, could you see that that's a B for Bianca? Could you space it? I'm like, dude, Ralph, that's it. It's what it is.
Yeah.
And he goes, with that, he doesn't like taking anyone as an authoritative figure.
All right.
So he didn't want to hear it from me, so he just said, and he stormed out of the room.
All right.
And I was like, come on, dude. The guy's doing you a favor. I'm doing you a favor. I gave you edit time.
And Beth felt awful.
And how about Ralph giving me a thank you at the end of the day? Like, he didn't even say, like, nothing.
No.
Beth sent me an instant email. She said, you're the best. Thanks. Give me Carlo, the guy who edited. Give me his number, his email. Nothing.
She
like,
was
just
very
say
grateful.
thanks. Like, it's like... I don't know.
So simple.
Yeah, it's like you're not entitled to this. We're all doing you favors. Just say
Right.
thank you.
It doesn't have to be...
Yeah, and I don't want to get in it with Ralph, but if you want to do it on the air, let's...
And if he's late, and if he's an hour and a half late, he's aggravated that you're a little annoyed by that.
Yeah.
You have no right to be mad.
You shouldn't be upset.
You're supposed. He's like Da Vinci. You
Yeah,
should
well,
wait for him.
He does. He tries to demand this respect of like an artist who creates his own moral universe.
Right.
You have to live in it.
Yeah, you're dealing with Warhol.
Yeah, you're not Woody Allen, dude.
Ralph, go ahead.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Get a slug back in there. First of all, I was not an hour and a half late. You're completely lying, or you were told a lie. I was 10 minutes late. 10 minutes, and Beth left early, so she ran out before we were even finished. So, and I was there an hour went past she left. This is nothing. I'm trying to help her out.
Right.
Spending my day helping her out. I don't need shit for it.
Ooh.
Everybody's
all tested.
And the whole thing was my idea of how to execute it. So, yeah, I want it to look right. I mean, why should it not look right? What am I thanking Doug for? What did Doug do? Doug gave me nothing but trouble. Doug sits in there and starts going, everything was spaced together too tight. And I said to this guy, Mark, who is doing it on his time, who's nice enough to do it. I thanked him up and down. It's not even my project. I'm busy thanking him and arranging to get him to do it. And he's happy to do it. I said, hey, could you just open it up a little bit because everything was just too tight. And Doug's like standing there back. He's doing nothing except it's we're going, in that dopey voice with those fucking bug eyes.
Yeah. Ralph, you're the biggest piece of garbage on earth.
That takes time. You know what, dude?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
you know what?
Yeah, it takes time
when
to
Beth
do it
says
right.
it's okay, it's her project. It might be your concept, but it's her ultimate say. She said it's fine. It's fine. Move on, douchebag.
No, you move on, douchebag.
Yeah, I did move on. I moved on and pissed you off, and you walked out of the room. Thank God.
Right. I walked out.
You don't put a guy on the spot. The guy was on the spot. What's he going to say? No, he has other work to do.
You have no eye for this stuff.
You have no eye for this. You have no eye, period. You might be blind. We see the stuff that you do, you freaking moron.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
All right.
all the horrible stuff that I do.
Yeah.
All right, well, more fighting going on.
Is anybody going to be in anybody's life?
And Ralph, I gave you a compliment. Did you not hear the compliment? I said it was a good concept and it turned out really well. You don't hear that stuff. That was a good compliment I gave you. Did you hear it?
No. I hear you say you're a pain in the ass, Doug. I try to.
Why am I paying? I have 60 shows to deliver. I threw you in as a favor. Do you understand the concept of that? Do you understand that everyone did you a favor?
Who did me a favor? It's not my movie. How is that doing me a favor?
Because I put you guys in. I told you that Mark would do you a favor.
Doug, no.
When someone does you a favor and then Beth says it's fine, don't start nitpicking at it.
You didn't. What do you mean nitpicking at it?
Is that look like a B? Yes, it looks like a B. It's fine. Move on.
Doug, you had nothing to do with Mark doing it. He's doing it on his own time. Yeah. Mark Gerges, great artist, doing it on his own time. He's not doing it on demand. He's doing it at home.
What do you want to say, Gary?
Ed Ralph, I'm not coming down on you like piling on, but do you see? It's not about what your talent, right? Nobody's jumping on your talent, but do you see that there's a pattern of an inability to work with people, and that sometimes you have to.
Absolutely. When I was 3 years old, on the report card, it said does not work well with others.
Oh,
Ralph,
it's
not.
I got to tell you guys, this is it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm sick of this.
When were you nice?
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Mr. Nice Guy.
Ralph, not to confront you on this, but or start anything more, but you just have this aura about you. You're just very patronizing, condescending, belittling. Like you just don't come across nice. And I know you pretty well. I think you're a nice guy. I know, like at work, you're great to hang out with. You're nice, and then in the work mode, you're just this. You're really, really, really out of line and obnoxious.
It's a conversation.
Like I said, I don't settle. If something doesn't look right, I don't like to settle for shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but there's a way to do it. That's a conversation we had on the wrap-up show where we said that.
But I'm telling you, Gary, I was in this control room with this guy Mark, and I said all these some lettering is being spelled out, and it just looked too tight. And you know what? By the way, he's fixing it because he agreed. I was right.
Okay, on his own time.
I don't know what happens. It's just I think that people. Remember we talked about how you come across as having.
I have no patience
Ralph,
for
what
people
happened?
Who like to do things half-assed.
Ralph, what happened? What happened with your conversation with Scott DePace last night at home?
Oh my! Well, you know, I feel bad for Scott. I mean, like, I just called him back. I was out all day, and I came home, and you know, we're trying to get together, and then he just kind of like started in on me, like, you know, just about how I shouldn't bring this stuff up on the air, and then how it's okay to bring up certain things on the air, like his politics. That's okay, but don't bring up about his. And I'm thinking to myself afterwards, I'm like, shit, I'd be more embarrassed by my politics and my homophobia and my racism than that Howard's angle doesn't look right.
That's not going to keep him out of work.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't take any more of you. Just shut the fuck up.
It's a tag team Ralph argument.
Look, dude.
Doug left and Scott came in.
Doug said it.
And then Gary tagged Doug. Scott tagged Doug.
I'm in. Ralph, really, dude. Doug said it.
Nice guy.
Doug said it perfect. You just have no way of talking to people. You know, you sit there and you roll your eyes all the time, and you're.
That's right. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care.
Good. All right. So then let's work as little together as we can.
I've been trying. That's what I told you. I told you last night. I'm tired of trying to help you guys with stuff.
But why don't you take a clue from this whole thing that everyone's got a problem with working with you and try to fix that? Start with that. Forget Howard's camera angle for 2 minutes. Work on that. Go see a therapist. I tried to help you just 2 weeks ago. We're doing something.
I put him in therapy. He bowed out.
Just 2 weeks ago, we're doing something. We're doing something.
He couldn't pay the guy.
Well, he can't work with people. How's he going to afford it?
The guy threw me right out of there.
Hey, he couldn't work with Ralph, the therapist.
Look, I can afford it, and I'm not going.
Right.
Just 2 weeks ago, we're working on this 1 cent preview thing, and there was a shot of Howard up there, and I turned to Ralph, knowing he's a stylist, and said, "Do you like Howard's hair like that?" He turned to me like I had just bothered him. He rolled his eyes and was like, "Oh," and I said, "Geez, I'm sorry." And he goes, "Oh, it's fine." And it's like, dude, there's another way to put that point across. You could have just said, "Yeah, that's fine."
I'll be completely honest with you. My memory of that was like, I looked at his hair and I was like, well, yeah, I guess it's fine. You know, I didn't have that attitude. You got a whole thing conjured up in your head about what I just.
That's the point. You don't even know that you do these things.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, that's me. I don't think it's going to fucking change. I've tried.
Well,
Okay, so you always be a dick. Fine.
I can keep my mouth
So you always
shut
be a
about
dick, and at some point when Howard drops you loose, you'll be unemployed.
Yeah, well.
That's basically what it'll be. You'll have to find a job where you work more than 1 hour a day. You'll have to work 8 hours a day.
Right. No.
And you'll have to try to make, and possibly you might.
I've got enough money. I can retire probably about a year.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
All right. Well,
He
good.
saves
Then.
money by not
I
going
don't
to a
worry about
therapist.
you having a job past this job. You're all fucking worried about
That's not what I was saying.
The community's not going to want to hire you because you can't get Howard's fucking lighting and camera right.
Oh man.
It's really tough.
I'm not having this conversation again.
Yeah,
That was my whole day yesterday.
Yeah, Columbia Pictures won't be calling.
See, that's how little you know. That's how little you know. Columbia Pictures. I'm in television. I'm a television director. I do not have
a
any
TV division, Columbia.
Yeah, well,
Oh, that's
it's
what
still
Ralph meant?
they don't have a live television division.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not interested in doing films. You piece of shit.
Does Pam? Clearly, you don't have the talent for that.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm sure you do. That film would fucking take 20 years and never get completed.
Absolutely, it would. You see how good my film festival entry was, and I thank you for your help on that. You were very helpful. You're really
And what a
good.
pain in the ass you were, dude. Even my wife, we were trying to have a family day, and I spent about 6 hours on that crap because he didn't like, just exactly like Doug was saying, the B doesn't quite look right, or the roll is a little too fast. And I fixed it and took all that time.
I didn't thank you up and down for that.
Up and down? You said, whatever. You thanked me, but you still were a pain in the ass.
Oh, okay. So what? So I can't get it right. Okay, Scott, just make me some fucking titles.
You can't get it right when someone's doing you a favor. You don't have any idea that that wasn't my job. I was trying to help you out.
Scott, you're not doing me a favor if you don't do it right or the way I want it.
Holy fuck! Did you just hear that? Well, then I'm not going to do it next time for you.
Okay,
dude, it was my own. It was my Sunday. I'm trying to relax with my family. You couldn't find a graphic artist to do your film festival thing, so I said, "Yeah, I'll do it."
I don't need you.
And then you weren't happy with version 1. You needed some changes.
Anymore. You work too slow. You should have done it quicker. You would have.
All right, so now you're in the Jason mode. Okay, I get it.
I suffered through your inability. You know, I should have been able to tell you a couple things. You don't know what you're doing. You're not a graphics guy, so you were having.
I never claimed to be. I just happen to know a lot of things. Last week I was trying to give Ralph some advice. Hey, maybe you might want to take a computer class and learn a little bit about Photoshop so you can at least express your ideas a little bit better. And he said, no, I'm not quite sure that's the direction I want to go in. So, well, what do you want to do? And he said, oh, maybe I'll become more in radio. I'm like, well, why don't you go take a sound editing class? Oh, no, I'm not sure. Dude, you're a worthless piece of shit. You want to live off of others, and that's it. Go accomplish something.
How do I live off of others?
Dude, a guy like myself wants to give a project and go.
Others. You take your fucking wife's money. She probably makes more than you.
Well, whatever. We've been living with that life for a long time, but that's fine.
Right.
She does great.
I think I've heard enough of this. Scott, thank you.
Next time you want Ralph to complete something, give it to him, and he's going to then turn it off to a professional and take all the credit, and it'll take forever to get done, and the professional will be ready to jump out a window. But that's how Ralph lives with. That's his work.
His MO,
process.
you think?
Yeah. Well, like I said, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Good. All right.
Anybody want to tag out and bring in someone else?
Scott,
I know you're upset.
Anybody out the door?
I don't know how this thing mushroomed. I think you're a great director. I just it was between me and you trying to figure out the lighting and the.
And really, Scott, do you hear the show? I mean, it's a goof. And, how can you get yourself all fucking worked up over it?
Again, Ralph, I tried to explain this to you last night.
Scott's practically crying, all right?
Goof about me, about anything.
Right.
But when I have a career, I have a family, and I don't want to sit there and listen from two lowlifes. If Gary came in and said
wait a second, I love that you say, hey, Ralph, could you do me a favor and not mention this because you're a fucking lowlife? I mean, in the same breath, you call me a lowlife, and then you expect me to treat you with some sort of respect. I mean, come on. You have no respect, and you have no respect for Jason, who is the hardest working guy in that office.
Yeah, he was trying to explain to me that Jason works harder than Gary, works harder than anyone here at this place.
He's the hardest working guy in that office. He's there.
And I think someone who types, that doesn't count as hard work, in my opinion.
No. So a body sitting there till 8 o'clock is not hard.
Whatever. I don't want to get into the Jason show. I could care less about him.
He works harder than you.
He's dead to you.
He's dead to me.
All right. Well, obviously, there's a lot of animosity going on back there in the Howard Stern universe.
I used to think we were such a tight knit.
And you're just eating it all up.
I don't like to see this at all.
Oh, look at that smile on your face.
Howard, it's the only time you shut up. You said to me once, you go. And this is off the air. You go, oh, God, I love it when people argue. It's like fucking music to my ears.
I love
it. You just get the biggest smile on
It's so great. I could sit in my car and listen to two guys argue all day if it's on the radio. So, you know, and it's got to be real. And this is really, I mean, Scott's got tears in his eyes.
I don't have tears in my eyes. I've got anger.
No, you've got some tears.
Well, you must cry when you're angry.
I study you.
And believe me, it's real for me, too. I woke up at like 5:30 and this shit starts racing through my head.
Right. It's got to be real. It's got to be all fired up. But
it wasn't easy for me to get to sleep last night. I couldn't sleep until about 11:30. I'm still sitting there playing through this crap through my head.
That's good. That's good. That makes for better arguing.
I called Scott at like 8 o'clock. I called him back, and he was all fired up still.
What's he all fired up? What are you fired up? You care what Jason and Ralph think of you as a director? If I say you're a good director, you're a good director. These guys don't know.
You know what, man? It's not... I thought through it yesterday. If JD had said it, I would have laughed it off. It's...
What? With Jason and Ralph?
What about Ralph
It's
and Jason?
Ralph, first of all, on his professional level. You're right. I don't respect him. And I don't want to hear it from him.
But he knows deep down I'm right, so that's what really. He knows I'm right about what I'm saying, so that's why he gets upset.
whatever. That's not true.
Look, we're just talking about improving a camera angle and improving lighting.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you don't know what you're doing.
And I'll get it right. I'll
of course
keep searching for that.
And Ralph was instrumental in helping us the last time.
He wasn't. See, that's the fact. You don't quite know. He wasn't.
I thought he was.
No, he wasn't. He came in one day, gave me a bunch of shit. I wanted to throw him out the window that day.
Right.
And we got it right after
I didn't
that.
Come in constantly and try and
no, not constantly. There was one time, Ralph.
There was more than one time. All right. So I won't come in. So you fix it. Howard, I'll just let you know.
And then I started thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, if Ralph had such a problem, he's watched...
he didn't have a problem. I had the problem.
Well, yeah, but if he's such an expert and knows how to fix it, why can't he? He looked at probably 20 hours of tape back there. Every Thursday comes in and watches tape. He didn't see it. So where's your defense for that, Mr. Stylist, Mr. Know-it-all of Howard's world?
I was.
And but wait, if he knows what you like...
But he listened to me and he said, well, maybe I can help. Maybe I can help get to that lighting.
And so did I.
So that's all. So you guys should work together.
It's fine. I told him, I said, what time could you come in today? You know what he told me? 10 o'clock. I'm like, well, that might not be the best time. I mean, Howard's into news mode at that point. And why don't you show up at 8? Maybe when we have a guest interview or something like that, Ralph.
Scott, you asked me what time are you going to come in? I said 10.
Ralph, I barely wanted to speak to you.
You didn't tell me what time to come in.
All right. Let's drop this for now.
I said that might not be a good idea. Did I not say that? The 10 o'clock might be a little late.
You know what? There's no point in me coming in. You don't respect my opinion. I'm not going to fucking waste my time.
But Howard does.
You're not going to listen to me.
Sure I will. At this point, I want nothing to do with it. Go ahead. You tell me what to do. I'll do it.
You want to know who has a couple of lighting suggestions, and maybe this is more of a...
Wendy the retard?
No, close. Siobhan. Hi, Siobhan. How are you?
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, I wanted to, I just have a couple of suggestions. I used to do lighting for theater in college.
Okay, come on in.
In college?
Well, you've got more experience than anyone here.
Yeah. Do you light the studio itself with the lights, or do you add the lighting effects in the editing?
Oh, God.
All right. Thank you, Siobhan. What is it, Gary?
I don't want to...
Now he's crying.
Scott, would you mind working with Siobhan on this project? It's either Ralph or Siobhan. You take your choice.
You know, there's one other weird thing going on here that I guess I didn't see, which is I thought that it was really obvious that Jason is just breaking Scott's balls for the sake of breaking his balls, but everybody out there tells me that there's a thing between the two of them.
Oh, definitely.
I didn't know that.
And I didn't know that either, that there's a genuine sort of underlying dislike that neither of them talk about.
You know what it's like when you're in high school and you're talking to somebody and someone's giving you shit, and he's the fat, pudgy kid, and he's giving you shit, and you're sitting there going, oh, my God, I want to fucking just kill you? You know what that's like?
Yeah.
That's what I get from Jason.
You just want to beat him up and be done with
him. Yeah.
It's so great.
Right, here's Jason.
I'm out here.
Why? Don't leave now. Let's get it worked out. What is it, Jason?
Scott's looking for the nearest high school to stuff Jason in a locker.
Yeah, Scott's just got a major problem with me. And he's you like 90% of the time we talk and we're fine, and I think we get along. But
I had no idea you guys were at each other's.
Yeah,
throats.
but he's got some thing with me where like I can't say anything to him. I can't disagree with him. I can't criticize him. Or he's
politically. I've heard you argue with Scott, and you do put up a very good argument.
No, he doesn't put up a good argument. He takes over the argument. You can't get a word in.
No, he gives you a good run for your money.
frustrating.
Yeah, he gives you a good run for your money.
Howard, what if you tried to do your radio show and all day all I did is just yell and just keep yelling? You'd think I was crazy and annoying, and you'd shut my mic off. Well, that's what I want to do to him all the time.
First of all, that's totally. You come to my desk. I never go back by you to start arguing. So I'm sitting there at my desk, and you come in and you go, blah, 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 then this whole argument starts, and you sit there, and anytime I open my mouth about anything, you get all angry, and you go, you're stupid, and you storm off, and
Don't worry, it
pout.
won't happen anymore.
Good. You should stay on the television side, Scott. You don't even need to be in the office there.
That's a good point. What are you going back over to the intern area?
Again, because you don't know, Howard, you don't even know how this place works. There's a lot of interaction. I've got to go to Will for a lot of things. I've got to go to Jason for a lot of things.
There is something that you don't know, and I swear to God, we should start taping this. I don't know if you're aware that there's a whole other radio show that goes on, a real radio show. You hear I'm talking to you on this intercom? Well, Jason and Will and TV have this intercom as well. And while the show's going on, they're all yelling at each other, debating each other. It's the funniest fucking thing.
By the way, almost all started by Scott. It's like we're sitting there, and all of a sudden I hear blaring out of this intercom, like,
"Oh my God,
see, Bush was right."
It's not. That's not true.
It is true. You know what?
9 times out of 10, we're giving them some information that we want to pass to you for the show,
right.
And a lot of it helps out.
That's true. But yeah, like one time, Scott started an argument in the office about politics or something, and it ends, and he leaves, and then an hour later, I get a call on my cell phone from his car. He's like, "I'm still angry about this," and he starts like screaming. I mean, he's a maniac.
Yeah, I got that call
because I can't believe how stupid you are.
Well, why are you arguing about politics with everyone? Why don't you keep your opinions and listen to Rush Limbaugh and Bill O'Reilly?
I used to say at K-Rock. I remember going back there, and I would actually go, "Guys, no more politics."
Yeah, I mean, it's
a
who cares?
I can't listen, man.
I mean, you guys.
I disagree with you on everything politically anymore, and I have not come in here once.
Well,
So don't
you just yell at me.
You're yelling at Jason.
You're busy fighting
I'm
with
not.
everyone.
I haven't been
just direct. Forget about all that other shit, man.
Okay.
What are you busy with the politics? You're not going to elect
It's
to
hard
anything.
for me. I'm sitting there, and you say something so asinine.
what?
I've got to respond.
But don't
to it.
argue with him.
I don't. And
Come
that's
in the air.
You liar.
Bullshit, dude. How
Dude,
many
you
arguments
come and
in the
argue
past
with me
2
all the
months?
time.
In the past
What
2
do
months,
you
not
do?
once.
If I say something
Not
stupid,
true.
what do? You pick up and talk to Jason?
Yes, that's what he
No.
does. You
No,
say
that's
something
crazy.
That's not true.
Forget about it. So yell at me.
right.
Yell at the
I'll
TV
come in and
screen.
yell at you.
You don't have to come in.
Yeah,
Talk
don't
to the
bother
TV.
Jason. He's trying to
I
work.
do. Ask the guys in the demand room. I yell at the TV screen all
That's
the time.
okay.
I
That's
yell
good.
right at you.
Talk to the wall.
Howard, you say one thing about politics, and that intercom starts blaring.
Jason,
you got to
all right.
concentrate
so
on your job.
I guess right now you're trying to push my buttons again because you know this is
No,
not
that's true, dude. That is absolutely true. Ask anyone. That's Steve. That's Will. They all sit next to the intercom. They hear you.
How many times have I done it in the past month? Not once.
I have my headphones on. Will has to tap me on the shoulder, so Scott's yelling about you on the intercom.
All right, whatever, dude.
I'll
whatever.
tell you,
God.
last night on the phone, Scott,
I'm like, what did I do?
Scott really does hate Jason. I mean, he just spewed this venom about Jason to me on the phone, and I almost hung up on him because I really like Jason, and I just thought it was horrible.
What was he saying?
He's just the lowest piece of shit, lazy, bad bit. You know, every adjective you could. And
That's pretty accurate.
Jesus, I said,
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
Seriously.
With regards to Robin's race, Robin was in the Toyota Long Beach Grand Prix, which is a celebrity event.
Well, the celebrity part of it. It was a huge event. I mean, it goes for 3 days. There's all kinds of races.
Some guy, an anonymous guy, and I don't know who the hell he is. He's just an emailer. He says he was there. He saw the whole thing. And he wrote me. This is the first thing I got to read.
Okay.
And then Ganji sent me some notes, too. According to this guy, he says, Robin is by far the worst driver I've ever seen. I've seen 20 years of I've attended the pro celebrity race. She should have her license revoked immediately and told she can never drive again. She has absolutely no talent for driving, and after the first qualifying round, she is in last place, far behind the second slowest qualifier. Whenever there was a train of cars stuck behind a slower car, it was guaranteed that Robin was behind the wheel of the car in front. She was shown the blue and yellow, move over, allow passing flag so many times this weekend that she must have thought she was in Sweden. Is any of this true?
Yes, absolutely, it's true. I don't think that I'm a terrible driver, but you know how I have trouble with right and left.
Yes.
And despite the fact...
Yeah. Are you done with racing now?
No, absolutely not.
Everyone's predicting you're done.
No, I am not. I had a great time. Here's what happened. Remember I tried to leave early because there was this driver's meeting I was trying to make out in California. I didn't make it because we sat on the tarmac here at JFK for an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay.
So I missed the driver's meeting where we would have walked the course. During that practice run, I was driving as if I was blind because I didn't know which way I was supposed to turn. So as I'd come up to a turn, I'd have to guess, is it a right or is it a left? Should I be over here? Should I be over there?
Well, here's the email I got. Her biggest problem was that on every lap, she would come to a near-complete stop at the hairpin leading onto the front straight.
Right. I also had a mechanical problem.
This would cause an accordion effect behind her where her competitors would nearly ram her from behind on every lap as she tiptoed through the corner at about half speed of every other driver. Even the normally mild-mannered Catherine Morris, star of CBS's Cold Case, was overheard on her radio to tell Robin to get her black ass out of my way.
That is not true.
That's what he says.
There was no radio.
After being repeatedly balked by the slow-moving quivers, Morris was later seen giving Robin the finger on the 4 straight when she was finally able to pass, on the front straight pass.
That's
okay.
Catherine Imus, more like it.
Wow.
So there is that.
Hey, you look good in the uniform, Robin.
So are you really going to go ahead and race Bubba?
Yes. There are all kinds of races. That was what you call a road race, Howard, where you have these right and left turns and you can't see some of the turns. There's also tri-ovals, which is what I originally did. You only turn left. You know where the turn's going to be.
Is it true there were 5 accidents in George Lucas?
George Lucas
Your boyfriend?
was in a head-on collision.
How did that happen?
Now, this is how crazy it is. Everybody out there sort of loses their mind. Now, you're going to call me the worst driver? I didn't have somebody slam into me head first. He went out on the track. He decided he was laying low. He's qualifying in the middle of the pack most of the time, and he must have had this idea that he was going to fool everybody into not worrying about him.
How do you have a head-on if you're going all in the same direction?
And he was the one who said to me, because I started telling people how I have a problem with right and left, and I didn't know where the turns were because I didn't get to go walk the track. And he said, well, if you see headlights coming at you, you know you're going the wrong way.
Oh, great.
That's what he said to me, and that's exactly what happened to him. He was on the track, and he started passing everybody, and he was flying, obviously way beyond his ability to drive. And they call that running out of talent. And he ran out of talent on one of those turns. His car spun around, hit a wall going backwards, and he must have clipped the person immediately next to him when he was trying to pass her. And that made her follow him right into this wall. And he was facing her at that point, and she hit him head on.
What are you doing? What are you, insane?
I'm having a good time.
Did he get hurt?
I'm sure he's sore today. You know, he was still walking around and he looked okay. Everybody, I mean, nobody was hurt.
And these cars
I'll bet you he's sore.
These cars are expensive, aren't they? I mean,
they're Scions.
What does that mean?
It's sort of a smaller sedan that Toyota makes, but so these are special. I mean, because they're supercharged, and yeah, they have to go repair these cars.
Repair? Sounds like it's a mess.
Well, they put them back together. William Shatner crashed his last year, and we still had that car in the race this year.
Well, that's lucky.
You see, isn't that that's a little weird? Wouldn't you want them all to be a little brand new, at least? I mean...
Hey, they're doing this. We don't have to pay a thing. They're giving us these cars.
But you guys are celebrities.
Well, I'll tell you what.
So, yeah, there were about...
I think you're insane.
3 crashes.
I think you lost your mind. I don't know what you're doing out there.
Yeah, stop doing it. You're going to get hurt.
Oh, no, it's too much fun.
Wow. So you're saying you're going to go ahead and play Bubba in a race?
I am going to continue my training. I never said I could race. I said I could drive. Racing is a different thing. It's a whole thing. Somebody sees me in a race one time, everybody's first race looks like that.
All right. Robin's saying that she has to train in the public eye, and that's not easy.
Yeah.
She claims that she will race Bubba. You heard it here first, and I understand.
I wish somebody would set up a date for this thing.
So you were last?
No, because the people crashed. I passed all of them.
So you were last.
Me.
You were last in the people who didn't crash.
You have to finish the race.
Did you finish?
Well, we had to finish under the
Robin?
yellow flag. I was still driving. No, George Lucas or Kendra or Anna Marie were last.
But they crashed.
They couldn't finish the race.
So were you last?
You can win a race that way.
Let me ask you something.
Some guy,
Were
let
you
me tell you something.
Were you last among the people who finished?
No, I was not last among the people who finished because everybody finishes if they start. Here's how somebody won one year. The two front people crashed and they went through. It's still a win.
All right.
Can you reword your question a little better now so we can find out if she was the last?
Among the people who did not crash their cars,
I was
you
the last
of them?
person among the drivers who were still driving, if that's what you want to say.
That's what I'm
But
asking.
I'm not the last because I completed the race.
All right, listen, calm down over there.
I
Mike,
didn't even get a scratch on my car. I'm such a bad driver.
One place Robin doesn't run out of talent is here.
Mike, you're on the air in Dexter,
Hey now.
Maine. Hi.
Good morning. Hey, Robin, I heard the special report yesterday.
What special
report? I was
report?
nervous that they were going to say that you had gotten in an accident.
Yes, there were many updates by Steve Langford.
yes.
He did a great job,
Yes,
by the way.
he did.
Yeah,
he really did.
very informative.
I heard all of his reports, and I felt like I was there. Yes, I really did. Yes, Mike.
Well, the question is, when you race Bubba, and at the end of it, when he's making out with you, is he going to be able to grab onto those big black boobies, or what's going to happen?
Well, you know, it's funny. After the race, I was like, well, Bubba should be putting on his chapstick right now to get ready.
And you got to make out with him.
But
he knows how to race.
That is just my first experience. I
Okay.
am not stopping there with my training. You think
Is he going to answer the question,
not
though?
Only did
Is he going to feel your boobs?
Wait a minute. Not only did I do that training, I also, when we were on vacation, I went to the Bondurant School of high-performance driving.
Wow.
I am into this.
That's amazing.
When is the race above? They have no date?
I thought we were, the last time I talked to you and Tim about it, we were talking about sometime in the fall, right?
Okay.
Well,
Oh, that's
I have
good.
another question. Are you going to give him a little rubbing over the pants if he does get some boobs?
Yeah, how far is your makeout going to go? Because I smell makeout happening here. He's going to run his hands over your boobs?
No,
Oh,
no,
come
there were
on.
no boobs involved in our bet.
Will you brush over his penis?
No, there was no body
But tongue is
contact.
involved.
I'll stand like this. I don't
But
want
tongue
anybody-
is involved.
Tongue is involved. With
Now, are these
him, I
orders
guess.
per Mr. X, or is this your ramifications?
Well, it was a bet between me and Bubba.
But I'm asking, is Mr. X going to have a problem if you guys start getting a little touchy-feely?
Well, I can't welch on the bet.
What if you kiss Bub and you find you're falling in love with him? That could
Well,
happen.
You know, stranger things have happened.
No.
Heather, watch out.
What do you think? Well, never mind. Okay, Mike,
What?
go ahead. No, I'll talk to you about it later.
By
Mike,
the way, it was fun. Sam came to watch me race. I saw Robin Redzinski. Ralph was out there.
yeah, I got a call from Ralph. He said he just saw your race.
And KC came to say hello.
Wow, you had a lot of support.
Yeah, it was great. My nephew came out with his girlfriend.
Well, it's never easy to do something in public, especially when you're just learning. So I applaud you for that. Your bravery is great, but there's nothing more embarrassing, too, than having to do it in front of
Well,
everyone.
it was funny because after I think it was it the qualifying? I walk over to the fence to see some fans, and some guy yells out, "Bubba is so gonna beat you."
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. It does take courage to learn in front of a group like
And
that.
that's what I'm doing.
Good for you. By the way, I have to congratulate our own Artie Lang. I was on looking for a movie on demand, and there it was, Artie Lang's Beer
Beer League.
And I happened to see that. Of course, it's right next to Beer Fest, which should add to the confusion, but it's called Beer League. I watched that. No, congratulations to Artie, who in our writers' meeting on Thursday broke I think this is the fourth chair.
No.
He's so fat now, he's up to breaking chairs. He sits in the chair, and the whole back falls off.
I blame it on the chair, and for you to announce that is horrible and rude.
We now have taken the chairs and the backs of them that he breaks. We hang up on the wall the actual back.
Really?
Yeah, it's true.
He's not breaking the same chair. He's
That's-
breaking
It's
new
not.
chairs.
No, I didn't even lean into it. It fell off on its own.
It's not happening to anybody else, Artie.
Yeah. Why is nobody else's chair breaking?
My God, I don't have an answer for that question.
It's a good question, though.
It is, though. You're right.
Really, this is crazy. This is getting nuts.
I rented Beer League myself, and I'm 100 pounds lighter in that motion picture.
Yeah.
And I look sloppy in that.
There's There's the chair, by the way, Robin. As you can see, it hangs right next
Produce
to
the tape of me breaking this chair.
Look at it.
I believe we have it.
Dude, that's a second.
Break another chair?
That's a third. Third chair.
Jesus. Wait, I don't want to give him a floor because it's gonna fall.
Watch your hand. Don't do that.
It's the back way one.
Whoa.
I got it.
You gotta start charging.
I think one of them's over there.
Third. That poor chair.
He's breaking the chair.
This is one of your fast.
Tim, tell
Look at Scott's
accounting. I'll pay for this.
Can't get out of that thing.
He's wedged in the handles.
That looks like the thing they put on. That looks like.
I want this mounted on the wall like deer.
You know what that looks like? It looks like the rib they put on Fred Flintstone's car that made it turn over.
He keeps breaking chairs.
He's a trophy.
Got a lousy on metal. Turn around, all right? All right, turn around before they shove you back like that.
Artie, you look good at that way.
We're going to save each chair that Artie breaks.
We're going to have a collection of broken chairs.
That's right. All right, thank you.
Hey, I'm David Arquette. I'm here to talk about my film, The Tripper. Comes out on 4/20.
Interesting.
Hope you like it? Yeah.
420.
It's about a group of drugged out hippies that go to an outdoor music festival, get attacked by a killer who's obsessed with Ronald Reagan.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's fun. So if they get wasted, have a great time kind of film.
Cool. Last time Howard was making you open up about, gossip and all that.
I hope he doesn't again.
Keep things professional this time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got in serious trouble.
So we're looking to avoid that this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid it this time.
All right, cool. Good luck in there, David.
Thank you.
Did you get laid this weekend, Artie? Where's David? Bring him in. I'm sure he'll want to hear about this. Is that you? When it's suit and tie? What's going on?
Look at this. He's a businessman.
You look good, man. You must have a business or something. Must be doing sales.
What is he doing wearing seersucker?
Thank you. You just handed me David Arquette's The Tripper. You have your own comic book. Look at you. How do you get your own comic book? What are you doing? What's going on over there?
What the hell's going on over here, Howard?
Man? How you doing, David?
I'm great. How are you?
Great to see you.
Artie.
What's up, man?
Where'd you get that
How are you,
suit?
my
I like it.
friends? Hello.
You look handsome.
Etro.
You look good, man. What are you working out or
Thanks,
something?
buddy.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to stay in shape. I've been running around the world. Not the world, but the country.
You got a new hairdo. Your hair is greased up in that high style, like a butcher's
like
wax.
Like a spiky kind of thing.
Yeah, how do you
on?
spike your hair like that? How'd you do that? What do you put in there, gel?
Product.
Yeah. What product?
Yeah.
What kind of product do you use for that kind of hairdo?
I don't know exactly.
Did somebody do that for you?
No.
You did that yourself?
Yes,
You
I
woke
did.
up this morning and gelled up your hair like that.
I know, it's gay.
No, you look good.
Okay.
I see you even got like a beard now, but it's trimmed. It's a lot of grooming going on with you.
Yeah, a lot of thought went into this look.
Yeah, a lot of thought goes into my looks,
No, you're
despite what most people think.
I get GQ magazine.
Yeah.
And they show guys with a beard, like very much like the one you have, where it's trimmed neatly.
But not so overly trimmed that you think about it.
And I see with the hair gel in there, you got the GQ
Howard,
look.
what the fuck are we talking about?
Talking about your new look.
You too. You got a
came in
haircut,
here
Howard.
looking like
What are
this.
you doing?
I have a pompadour.
What are you?
You kidding me? How are you?
I'm
Could
great.
that
I'm
band
fantastic.
be
Thank
any
you.
bigger? He's got a wedding ring on
Yeah.
that is so large
me
you
see.
can't miss it.
Yeah.
You're
It's like
really
Lord
mad.
of the Rings.
Well, if you get Courtney Cox,
I guess you wear a big band.
you're goddamn right you do.
You know what happened? She actually gave me a ring for my birthday or something that was out of this gold, but it was like 3 times the size, and it was like wrapped around. And I was like, honey, it's beautiful, but it's too big.
She's a major
So then
sport.
we melted it down and made 3 rings out of it.
see.
Yeah.
You hit the jackpot with her. You really did. I mean, you're not only wealthy, successful, but beautiful.
Thank you, Howard.
To bed her, I would marry her.
I'm a lucky man.
Yeah,
You would marry her. You don't even know her.
No.
You're saying you would marry her.
I would have married her. The time David married her, I would have married her. I mean, I don't even need to know her. She's got enough positive things going.
She doesn't need to be a nice person
Even
or
if she
have
was
a
an
good
asshole,
personality.
there's enough good there.
She's incredible.
You dated her for how long before you got married?
We dated for like 3 years or something.
How
we were
long do you have-
engaged for a year solid before.
How long do you have to wait before she makes it clear to you that she's romantically interested? Do you kisses you and stuff? Do you have to wait a long time?
We didn't wait all that long,
Really?
Was this an on-set romance?
Yeah, during
Ah.
Oh, during Scream.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. That's the key. You got to get in a movie to get these high-level A-list actresses.
Yeah.
You do.
So what you're saying is if you have your eye on somebody, get a movie with her.
Get in a movie, yeah. That turns them on. There's something so amazing about being on set. You know what I mean? And you're coddled and people look up to you and suddenly you're doing scenes together and she says, hey, he's a nice-looking guy.
But she's a pretty big star. She's probably got the front trailer.
Yeah.
You know, and that whole thing. How do you make the move? Because you're further back in the line.
Right. Yeah, how did
You're all equal on the set. There's no small parts.
Really?
Yeah.
Does she have any negatives? Is she abusive? Does she hit you? Does she say anything that annoys you?
No,
Really?
she doesn't. She's the greatest woman.
You mean
I mean,
to tell
she's
me-
tough, you know. She's,
Right.
She is
she's
tough?
tough in general. Yeah, she's like a businesswoman. I mean, she's you know, and she doesn't take any shit. She's a straight shooter. Like she's the most honest person I've ever known.
So she'll say to you, hey, David, you're
the
fucking
fuck
up
are you
here.
doing?
What are you doing? And then she'll straighten you out.
What am I doing?
I was worried about you, I'll be honest.
Oh, thanks, Howard.
Look, I read the tabloids. I don't make any secret
Hey,
about that.
don't read the tabloid. Don't take
You
it
read
for
them.
truth.
You don't read them?
What are you worried about? What were you worried
I
about?
read that on the set of Courtney Cox's new TV show, and
Dirt?
you've read this,
Yeah.
Dirt, she is having an affair.
No, that is so
with
not true.
she's cheating on you.
That is so not true.
Do you?
You think
do you
it's not
get
true.
No, I know it's-
calling you when these stories come out, saying, "Hey, David, I'm sorry."
Yeah, I had
Courtney's
one
cheating
friend
on
called
you."
me up like, what's going on? I was like,
Hold on a
"Dude,
second.
Are you reading these tabloids?
Let me ask you something.
It is so not true. This guy, I know the guy.
You
Josh
don't
Stewart.
ask her
He's
about
the
it.
star of
What
our
is the-
show.
what is the
He's
guy's
an amazing guy. He's a great guy. He's got a great relationship. When you're an actor and you have to do these love scenes, you just have to understand that, you know,
Wait a second.
shit's
Wait a
gonna go
second.
down.
Let's talk man to man.
Yes.
Now I see why you're dressing so nicely and trying to look so handsome. What is the name of your wife's new show?
Dirt.
Dirt.
On
Okay.
FX.
Right. Okay.
And if you're a fan of the show, write FX and say, bring us back for a second season.
All right.
Hey, I just had to
She
say
works
that.
with a good-looking guy on the show. I assume the guy's a nice-looking guy. He's a professional actor, and I'm sure she doesn't want to be in love scenes with some smelly slouch.
Right, she hired him.
Right. She hired him. She picked him out. She thought he was cute.
We all hired him.
You know as well as I do, as somebody who met someone on set, you know the aphrodisiac that being on set can be. This is how you ended up with your wife.
Yeah.
Now, the tabloid, I am sure, if there was no truth to this, would be sued by Courtney Cox Arquette.
No, we had never really sued the tabloids for
Wait a
anything,
second.
and they've said a ton of lies. Listen, I'm telling you the truth here. I mean,
How do you know it's true? Have you
our
ever had her
relationship-
followed?
Our relationship is entirely based on trust and
Bullshit.
honesty. No,
so
it
was
is.
mine. I'm divorced.
I know, Howard.
I'm telling you, every relationship is based on trust
And
until you meet
usually
somebody new.
you're the last to know. This is the problem.
No.
We don't want you to do that.
What are you
I'll tell you why I believe it.
Ridiculous.
I'll tell you why
This is ridiculous.
Why is it
I'm
ridiculous?
out of here.
No,
Howard.
you're not.
This is bullshit. just because you ran around. I mean, when you,
I didn't run around.
Hey, listen. When it ended with you, Howard.
Right.
When it ended, I was depressed. I
Wait,
felt let down. That's the only way you could get away with all the crap that you pulled for all those years is because, I'm a happily married man.
Where is
then
she?
all of a sudden,
Hold
what
it.
happens, Howard?
Where is
what
she?
happens, Howard? Maybe one too many strippers come through here. Somebody started it, maybe Howard, the rock star, was I know how it works, Howard.
Where is she right now, Courtney Cox Arquette?
She's in bed with her co-star. But I understand that. No.
When you get a report like that, even though it's a tabloid,
Yeah.
and I know you pretend that these things can't be
Yeah.
true, because everything I've ever read in tabloids kind of comes true after a while.
Yeah.
When you read this,
Yeah.
you have to go confront your wife and say, does she come to you about it, or do you go
No,
to her?
you get a call before it comes out in the paper.
That's what I
They
was
say,
wondering. You
do you want to
got
make a
some-
comment on this?
Uh-huh.
And what did you say? No.
No, we typically say no comment.
Okay.
Just in general, just because.
And you go to Courtney Cox and say, Courtney.
What the hell's going on here?
Right. Is that what you said
I'm
to her?
breaking, Howard. I've
do you-
been drinking all day. I'm a wreck.
You see, you're trying to make jokes about this.
Hey, listen, I don't have to. I'm really not.
Hold it. I'm asking about your life.
secure. I trust her completely. if she's gonna pull something like that, fine, go ahead and good riddance.
So you say good riddance to her?
If she pulled something like that, for sure.
You have a completely closed relationship.
And then
this is not one of those
completely
open,
closed.
okay.
Yeah.
You've never
when we have
cheated.
an understanding, never, not even nothing.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
We have an understanding that there's no secrets in our relationship.
As much as people say that,
Hey.
there are secrets in every relationship. now hold it.
Easy.
And let me tell you something. If this is a thing going on between her and her co-star, she probably doesn't want to hurt you. So she's working into telling you the right words. She's not going to just come out and say, I just fucked some guy.
It can't be just sex for Courtney? You think she's got a...
It could be that too.
Ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
But that's not ridiculous. You're being naive. 60% of the marriages falter, and especially in Hollywood.
Is that what happened to yours, Howard?
No.
Is that why it went bad?
No.
No,
Now, hold
listen,
it a second.
Howard.
So
I
you
really-
get the call from the tabloids.
Yeah.
Let me follow this. So at some part of your mind, you go, hey, I got to bring this up to Courtney. Do you call her or do you sit her down in person and say, Courtney, I just received a call asking me to comment on an affair you're having. How does this work? What happened in this instance? Don't act confused. You know what happened.
Well, we know that they write stuff about everything. I
So
mean,
what,
there's
did you
there's
ask
a
her
thing
about it?
out there right now about me. Flirting
What does
with
it
some
say
girls.
about you? You were flirting with some girls?
I was not flirting with any girls.
What girls were
I
you
was
flirting
not.
with?
There was some. There were some nappy hoes that were out there. There were some nappy hoes that were out there.
So you
in
like
DC.
nappy hoes?
No, I do not like these nappy hoes. And they were taking pictures of me, right?
All right. Let me
And
ask
one
you
of them kind of tried to hug me. I was like, hey, no, don't hug me because I have a wife and I don't want her to see a picture and think I'm being
Instruct me.
disrespectful.
I've had stuff written about me. On page 6, they wrote that I bought a stripper a car, and I got kids and stuff. And I said, this is totally false. So instruct me. How do you do?
What kind of car did you buy her?
I
Howard?
said,
come on,
I
Howard.
said they had a print.
You can say it now. It's over.
No,
the marriage
no,
is over.
I
You
am
can
saying-
admit the stripper car now.
No.
Come on, Howard.
I'm telling you, it never happened. So I said, produce
no, it
the
never
stripper,
happened. No, it never
and I will give them $1 million. And no one ever came forward. So let me ask you something.
Yeah.
So okay, let's say this isn't true. All right, we don't know for real, but
No,
okay.
Well, wait a
I'm
minute.
completely.
Who?
I mean, I'm not. I didn't even doubt it for a second. It's
But
not.
does she
I know the
call
guy.
you?
I know her. I'm on the set. I
But
mean,
you
I'm
had
not
to
on
go
the
to
set
her
when
and
the
say-
sex scenes
But maybe
happen.
she called him. Maybe she got the information first.
Well, they're friends. I mean, it's not like
No.
But-
I'm saying when the tabloid was coming out with the story.
No, they called her.
They called her, so then
They called
she
me,
has to call
everyone.
you and say, David, there's going to be this story.
Yeah.
I'm going to suggest to you that this really happened and that they're covering it up. I'm going to suggest it to you that it's very possible because I don't think they print this kind of stuff because they're
Howard, are
worried
you
about
trying-
lawsuits.
Are you trying to make me cry?
You should sue. Sit down.
Wow.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Better than you.
I say they planted the story.
You think David and
Finally, you're getting in here,
Courtney
Artie. Someone who
planted the
knows
story.
about cheating and is a professional.
I say no.
He is.
I say that David and Courtney planted it as publicity for dirt.
Hey, there you go.
How's
Nice
that
call.
sound? That's
Good
what you
call.
mean, right?
That's some good stuff.
Do you plant stories? Have you ever done that?
No, but I actually, I mean, I admit saying that I tried to set up like a fake tabloid story right when Dirt was coming out.
Right.
Like that I've, been kicked out and then I'm living with somebody. And then I was going to have Courtney then move in with the girl and then they both kicked me out. It was
But
going
you
to be
never
like
did.
this scandalous thing.
Well, that's
but no,
what this
no.
is.
Our
That's what
publicist
this is
said you
about.
can't do that because
Right.
then you ruin your credibility and then
Right.
people actually feel taken
I
advantage
understand
of.
that. I understand that. Well, listen, I hope it's not true. And
It's
obviously,
definitely not.
Does it put any like when you go to the set now and visit Courtney and her co-star? Does it like does it put any sort of weirdness in the room? They can put that
Yeah, I
in there.
break right in. I break like, what's going on in here?
No, you're,
I mean,
you're
what-
trying to be
what do
funny,
you-
but you know that it still can feel
I mean,
weird.
when you see
No,
this
I mean,
guy, do you
you
look
know-
at him strange and go,
No, not at
it
all.
can
He's
feel
a
weird.
great guy.
It
He's a
sets
great
up
guy.
It sets up a weirdness, you know.
No, not really. I mean, you just have to understand that there's uncomfortable things about this acting profession, and
Is it horrible
goes
for you
both ways.
when your wife makes out with a guy on camera?
Yeah,
It's
that
bad.
part's not great.
I
You know,
can't
I don't
imagine.
like it.
Does
But,
she
you
spend
know.
time with him alone? Do they ever go to dinners or to
Running
Once in a while, they're
Once in a
friends.
while they do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem with
Yeah,
that?
No problem.
Oh, look at you, so sophisticated.
Hey, let me tell you something. Wake up and smell the coffee, pal.
Oh, hey.
She goes to dinner with the guy?
Hey, Howard.
You know what, Howard? I don't mean to cast aspersions, but Eddie Fisher went to the set of Cleopatra when Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor were carrying on.
Right.
And of course she said everything was fine.
Of course. Well, of course Courtney Cox is going to say that until she gets a hold of her legal things. I hope it's not true.
I do too, Howard. I don't know what.
Why doesn't your wife invite you to go to dinner with
this
him?
This whole interview is just getting me.
Now, why doesn't your wife invite you to go to dinner with her co-star?
Why doesn't she, Howard? Why doesn't she?
Well, did you ever ask yourself that?
Why am I not invited? What are you guys doing there alone? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Why aren't you answering me? Where are you? I'm going to call his cell phone. Where is he? Where is he?
You won't do that.
Listen, no. I don't, you know.
I bet he's happy to be alone.
And I have gone out with both of them and him and his girlfriend, and, you know, it's not an issue.
You understand? You've been married now a long time. I mean, things can get cold in the bedroom. You know, you have kids.
Howard.
I mean,
we're in our 7th year. It could be the 7th year itch.
Well, that's right.
Oh,
you
my
think you're
God.
immune from
I'm
that?
serious now. Did somebody give me a phone? Come on, Howard. It's just, you gotta. No, I really, there's nothing.
Kept up the counseling, though.
No, we have an understanding that.
You still go to counseling? Didn't she drag you into counseling?
Yeah, once in a while we'll go.
Why does she need counseling? What are you doing so wrong that you need counseling?
You don't need counseling, Howard.
I have psychiatric help, but I don't go with my girlfriend.
Oh,
I mean, that's usually
maybe you know, next time you get the urge to buy a car for somebody else, maybe you go to counseling first. I'm only saying.
Her and Josh don't need counseling. They're fine.
Listen, Josh is coming with us.
How many times a week do you go to marriage counseling?
Once in a very long while.
What, do you have like a counselor on call and you just say, hey, you know, can we come in for
we have a great
tune-up?
therapist that we see.
And she says to you, we need to go see the counselor. But what reason does she have for that? I mean, what does she say?
Just like personal relationship stuff where, you know, I'm being stubborn about something, you know.
So things you do get on her nerves.
Listen to me or this or that. She's sleeping with her co-star. I mean, whatever it is, we have to talk about it.
Wow. What does she wear to those sessions?
You know, I'm kidding. You better.
She's sexy.
Something
girl.
happens.
Does she like to
when
dress
you come on this show? You know they take everything out of context, don't you?
Do
you understand that?
You received a lot of press the last time you were here.
It was wonderful. I'm so thankful about it, Howard.
Well, you said the last time you were here, you ran into Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
With Courtney Cox.
I don't want to talk about this. I'm
saying
we
the
can't
aftermath.
talk about anything.
Did you get in trouble from the last interview?
I wasn't in trouble as much as it was just disrespectful, and you know.
To who?
Other people's relationships and lives.
You weren't disrespectful at all. You were a gentleman.
You told us what had happened.
So how did you find out that Brad Pitt split? Like who tells you? Courtney, or like are you there and get it straight from Jennifer's mouth?
We knew. We all knew about it.
Forget that part. When did you know that he was sleeping with Angelina Jolie?
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Was a surprise.
Oh, what, she dragged you to counseling over this?
No.
I think Jennifer Aniston had to go to that counseling session.
Did Jennifer Aniston say to you, why did you come
No.
She's a control
Jen was
freak.
Great. No, she's not.
You seen
Have
Jennifer?
you met Jen?
I never met. I met her
she's
once before she was on Friends.
Yes, we didn't know she was Jen.
Yeah, we ignored her. We didn't know she was Jen. She was hot then. She was a very nice-looking girl, attractive girl. She was on a weight loss program, and she came in to represent them. That's what she was doing. But I don't really know her well. I mean, I can't say I know her, but I imagine you got the lecture after your last appearance here because you dared to mention that you saw Brad Pitt in an airport.
No, but people call up after, and you know, publicists and say, blah, 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 they're going to run this story, that, blah, blah.
Well, you said nothing wrong.
I said nothing wrong.
You said you ran into Brad Pitt. I asked you if it was awkward. I mean, you spent a lot of time with Brad Pitt and Jennifer.
Yeah.
And
so
now,
let's get back to my failing
Now
marriage.
he can't even mention Brad Pitt.
Are you not allowed to mention Brad Pitt? That you were friends with this guy?
No.
I mean, the fact that you spoke to him?
Anything.
Was Jennifer mad that you spoke to him?
You don't understand how they take things out of context, so I just can't. I'm gonna take the fifth on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just in general, I just don't want to talk
Boy, he
about
got an
that
ass
stuff.
beating.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Not at all.
You
Are
got
the
an
marks
ass
still
beating.
there? Show us your back.
Would she cane you? I mean, for God's sakes.
No, cool it.
You said nothing wrong, brother.
Don't go there. You guys, you know what you do? You do this whirlpool thing where you guys start talking to each other, and then you start building up the thing, and then he chimes in, and then Fred back there, somebody throws in a sound effect, and then next thing you know, you're scrambling here. You're trying to keep up. It's like, no, I didn't say that. But yes, that. No, wait, yeah.
I would imagine it's very awkward for you, having been. Listen, when things were good for Jennifer
Easy,
Aniston.
no.
No.
Going there?
I'm not asking
What are you doing?
When things were going well for Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt, you were asked to be close to Brad. To suddenly turn off and choose her side.
And not be able to speak to him when you see
Stop
him in an
it.
airport.
We have I can speak to anyone I want. It is all blown way out of proportion. I didn't get any shit for saying anything that I said.
Yes, you did.
But, no, I didn't. But
he's
it
not
just
gonna
turned
say
up in
anything
papers everywhere like I'm a big blabbermouth. And one thing I don't do is talk. Because if I was to talk, I could tell you people something.
You
and
know a
guess
lot.
what? You're never going to know.
Can you imagine what goes on at your house? I mean, Courtney Cox is an A-list type gal. She's hot as can be. She's good. You're an accomplished actor, and you have friends that most of us would really envy. I mean, to hang out with Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston, I can't imagine how great. And who else is in these situations with you? Who's in your? Who do you?
Who's the circle now?
Who is the circle now that Jen is sort of not with Brad? Jen is still in your circle, right? Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, of course.
Right. Who else is in your circle that we would be titillated to know? Who else is close?
Vincent Gallo.
Oh,
Vince Gallo?
You don't like Vincent Gallo?
You're not hanging out with him.
Of course.
Are you?
Yeah, he's a buddy.
Really?
Yeah. We've known him for years, and a
He's
lot of the
wild.
stuff he does is shock stuff. You know a little
He's a
something about that,
guy.
don't you?
He's a wild guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's funny, but he's nuts, but he's funny.
When your wife and Jennifer were close, get together.
Oh, how did this happen? How did we get here? Why are we here?
Then she dumps Brad, but Brad Pitt dumps her. Now do you have to be friendly with Vince Vaughn? Is it fait accompli that you have to be buddies with him?
How did we go here?
No, you have to be buddies with him all of a sudden?
It's Vince Gallo that we're friends with. It's Vincent Gallo.
I'm being serious.
Does he just take Brad's chair?
Yeah, I mean,
this is going to be a very quiet interview if we still go down this path. I did talk about last time I talked about it, I was very open, very
right. And you were the best guest.
I paid dearly.
I thought we'd never see you again. I was really shocked.
Candace from Chicago, you're on the air.
Oh, no, not people calling in now.
Hey, David, I love Dirt. I will be calling to FX. It's quirky, weird. Love the psycho guy. Yeah. He was great. He's a great guy, the guy with the multiple...
Ian Hart. Yeah, he's a buddy of ours. He's in the circle.
Hey, Candace, you're a woman. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Her co-star, Courtney Cox Arquette's co-star.
The guy is so cute.
Yeah. Do you think something might be going on with them off camera?
No, and I think you and Robin are being a couple of snakes here. You're going to chase him out.
There you go. That's my
Richard
girl.
Simmons when
That's
you
my
called him a
girl.
woman.
Oh, how did it happen?
Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons.
Did he make him cry?
Up to it, Howie.
He left crying.
He did?
Because I said he was womanly.
He chases all the celebs out. That's why they won't come.
Was that a
No,
big
I am
surprise
David.
to him?
David is not.
No.
I'm asking questions. I mean, why is everyone so afraid to talk about everything?
I'm not.
If I'm in a relationship with a woman, I got to sit there, be afraid to mention Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn.
Well, you do wonder in a
That's
divorce.
not my relationship.
Who wears the pants?
Wait a minute, guys. Those are good questions.
Yes.
But work up to it. You started the minute.
He wants you to be a little more tactical.
You mean ask David about his project first? All right. Well, David.
Use the finesse that I know you have, and then get to it, and then go for the kill. But you started when he sat down. I was afraid he was going to be Richard Simmons and head out the fucking door.
He's fine.
I'm no Richard Simmons out there.
You're not womanly in the least.
Thank you.
I see what you're doing with your hair job.
What's her?
Candace.
Candace, thank you. And Candace, we're going to have a screening there in Chicago on the 17th.
Of Tripper?
Of The Tripper.
All right. I'm going to talk about The Tripper in a second.
Fantastic. But she can go see it. That's what I'm saying.
Did you read about...
And if she goes to myspace.com/thetrippermovie,
I'm gonna
she
plug.
can find out about where that screening is.
I'm going to ask you about this because it looks interesting to me. But first,
yes.
Did you follow the Imus story?
Yes.
Good, that son of a fuck got thrown off the radio, bastard motherfucker.
I know it was offensive and everything, but I really kind of didn't understand the big stink. I mean, after
Well, you're not a woman.
Well, you were. Yeah, true.
You've never been called a hoe.
You never were on a basketball team and won a national championship.
No,
and
I hear you.
instead
Do you
of
love
the
your daughter?
conversation being about
I hear you.
what you're doing, it's you're a nappy-headed.
Right,
guy.
I just think there was a lot more worse things said in the past.
Do you love your daughter?
On your show.
Would you want your daughter called a nappy-headed hoe?
People call us all kinds of things.
But your daughter, she didn't do anything wrong.
No.
Would you like? He said about my girlfriend that she had genital herpes.
Trust me.
I mean,
trust me. That was a horrible thing to say. I'm just saying I was surprised that it was as big a deal. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I don't condone it at all. I think
he's a monster.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen to me.
He's like a what?
He's a monster.
You got him, Howard. You got him.
I didn't get him.
You won. You won.
I won.
This whole time, we've all been sitting there. We got our money on your horse. They got their money on his horse. Whose horse hits the fence?
Our horse.
No, his horse.
Oh, okay.
You didn't follow the story.
I tuned out.
I don't know.
All right, David, let me
Whose
ask you.
horse ran out of talent?
All right, you're always up to something interesting. You've got a very, very bright mind. You're a very creative guy. This is a comic book called The Tripper?
It's actually a film, and that's a comic book of the film.
Is this like a superhero?
And I brought it because I know you like comic books.
I love comic books. Did you write this film?
I wrote this film with a guy named Joe Harris.
What is this film? It looks like a horror movie of some sort?
Yes, it's a psychedelic horror movie about a group of drugged-out hippies that go to an outdoor music festival.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And they get attacked by a killer who's obsessed with Ronald Reagan.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
Why
got a
Ronald
political
Reagan?
slant.
Are you anti-Reagan?
No, I like Reagan.
You like
I really
Ronald
do
Reagan?
like Reagan. I wasn't a fan of a lot of his policies.
Right.
I mean, I'm a Democrat. I'm a liberal, but I do like Ronald Reagan. I liked his personality. I think he did some great things. I grew up in Los Angeles too when he was the governor and then the president, and I saw some homeless people just kind of appear overnight, and I was like, what's going on?
Do you feel his economic policies created more homeless?
No, he did insane cuts in mental health.
Right.
And then
so
that's just a reason why I tied it into this film. There's a reason why my killer's obsessed with him and loves him so much that he tries to.
Are you the killer in the film? Are you
No.
You are not.
No.
Did you just direct? Are you in it?
I directed it. I am in it. I play a character named Muff in it.
You play Muff.
I play Muff, sort of a weed farmer up in Northern California.
Do I see a lot of blood and gore in this film?
Yes, there's
Good.
a lot of blood and gore.
Is there sex in the film?
There's sex in this film.
Who is getting the sex?
There's a girl named Paz de la Huerta.
Is she hot?
She is. She's a good-looking girl.
Yeah, she's nude?
A little out there, but
semi-nude. And that's coming from you a little out there.
Semi-nude.
Semi-nude. You see boobies.
Yes, and there's a very attractive naked hippie couple at the beginning.
Great. I love it. Is it rated R?
It's rated R.
I love it. I miss the R rated.
It's hard to get a good film that adults can go watch.
It's funny too. It's a throwback to the 60s slasher movies.
Oh,
it's not so much the torture shit that's going on now.
Good for you.
It's more like this psycho, and there's drugs involved and.
Good story, or is it disjointed?
It's a good story.
Did
No,
it get
it's a
reviewed
real
yet?
story.
Have we seen any reviews?
No, we sent it out to a few places, but they tell you not to review things now. They tell you because it doesn't really matter one way or the other. But we sent it out to a few places. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll sneak in.
I mean, yeah. It's like the sort of, anywhere from. I don't know how.
A guy goes around killing
R is
people.
17, anywhere from there.
There you go, from 17 to whatever age.
Well,
I mean, but I had a question for you. What do you do about hate mail? I've been starting to get hate mail, and I never got hate mail
What
before.
are they hating on you
sometimes
for?
Because they think I'm bashing Ronald Reagan.
Well, what do they say in this hate mail?
They say, because I've also said that it's not really because of Reagan. It's more like showing a world leader, and I'm making a slight commentary on true violence and sort of film violence.
Oh, fuck them. Who cares what they have to say? I wouldn't. I throw it all in the garbage.
This is all in the name of art. That's what
all.
it is.
Listen, you got to go do your thing, and that's it. Has Courtney seen the film?
Yeah, she produced the film.
She did.
Yes.
Look at you two, power couple.
Now, when you two produce together, who's the boss?
On this one, I was the boss because I wrote it, I directed it.
And she
we
can
produced
take
it.
orders from you?
Yeah.
After the baby, did her boobs sag? Honestly, I'm asking a question. I got a right to know.
No, not really.
Really?
I mean, teeny bit. Not.
She
really.
got real tits or real boobs or fake?
Hey,
I'm asking the truth.
Yeah.
They're real. Oh, they're
She's
fake.
all real?
No.
What?
They're real?
What?
Are they real or fake?
Yes.
They're real.
Of course.
Are they really?
They are.
She didn't have any work done after the baby?
No.
How's her
Did
body?
she breastfeed?
Beautiful.
She breastfed.
Beautiful body.
How's she look? Did she still wear a bikini or she wear one piece?
She wears a bikini.
No kidding.
But she
She's in
breastfed.
great shape. Yeah,
She
she
breastfed.
breastfed.
Has
How
Jennifer
long?
sagged at all, or hers are real?
Does she go around topless in front of you?
How did this
Have you ever
happen?
seen Jennifer
How
topless?
did we go there?
I asked about
Where
the
did
movie.
we go?
You did the bell.
The woman on the phone said, ask about the movie.
You held out for as long as you could.
Does Jennifer Aniston's breast sag? All right, look. What do I want to know?
Are you going to have more kids? Is Courtney pregnant?
God
No,
forbid.
Courtney is not pregnant.
I mean, it's enough with the kids.
No more kids?
No,
No
more.
more
That's
kids.
it. That's enough.
One?
No, we might have another kid. I don't
She
know.
had enough. They went through hell having the first one.
I know.
That's true.
They had to do all kind of things.
Yeah.
What was it? Was it your load wasn't working, or
Easy.
What was going on there?
I could shoot a load right here.
Go ahead. Prove that you can
Get the
shoot a
whole
load.
room pregnant.
Shoot a load into
I
Robin.
could
Let's
get
hear
all
that.
you pregnant.
You could get anyone pregnant, right?
No, it was just
So it was her problem.
No, it wasn't.
Was
it was
she allergic
there
to
was
you?
something in her blood was thin, so she had to take something for her
Well,
blood.
who wants fat blood?
No wonder she looks so good. Even her blood is thin.
Oh, she's a beautiful girl.
But it's everything's cool now.
Yeah. What does your daughter Coco call Josh, your mom's new boyfriend?
Daddy.
Daddy.
New daddy.
New daddy. Listen, I'm happy for you. You got a movie.
How old is Coco?
Coco is 2. She'll be 3 in June.
Wow.
Yeah.
She look like her mother, or she look like you?
She looks like a real combination.
She does.
Yeah.
She's going to be hot. I mean, she's
Do
going to have
you
a good
want
life.
one of those hot Hollywood kids?
No.
You want her to be ugly.
I want her to be a nerd for as long as possible. I want her to be into like putting models together and
it's horrible.
astronomy.
It's horrible when they realize sexuality.
How old are your kids now?
Oh, I've got a 20, soon to be 24. Got a one's going to be 21. Got a 14-year-old. Forget about it. They're all grown up.
Yeah, they've all hit that critical stage over that house.
Oh yeah. Yeah, everybody's wearing thongs. It's awful.
That's not right.
Yeah. Makes you want to jump out a window.
Yeah, but how do you avoid having like a Hollywood kid?
Well, they can't. They're
I don't
gone.
know. We
they're
got to
gonna
move
have
out
one.
at some point.
Imagine
We're gonna
that
have to
kid
move
looks
away.
like Courtney Cox
Oh, forget about it.
with the boobs and the whole thing. It's going to be a nightmare.
And how do you live through the sex tape? That's what you have to worry
Yeah.
about.
Are you worried about that?
What?
If your kid grows up and has a sex tape?
Oh, Howard.
Robin, not me.
Robin.
Kid, your little girls in the
Robin,
freeway with Brandy's brother.
Listen. Oh, no. Why?
Ray J or whatever his name is. Yeah.
What about you, Robin? When are we going to get a sex tape out of you? Come on, Robin. That'd be a
That's the
top
one
seller.
Everybody's waiting
Everybody's
for.
been waiting to see him. Everyone's been waiting, Robin. Nice spread. Huh? Nice spread.
What's
You could be, cover of Playboy. Robin
Hey.
Quivers finally reveals.
She's been offered, believe
The
me.
beast.
When I'm ready to change my image.
Are you a happy guy? Are you
I am a happy
you
guy.
happy in life where you
Yeah,
are?
fantastic. I
That's
mean, I
good.
feel blessed and yeah, I'm definitely happy.
You seem like a happy guy.
Thanks.
Like you have it together.
I don't know about that, but
How's your brother, the one who dresses like a woman?
Didn't
great.
he do the
Alexis,
sex change?
yeah.
Well, what's
Alexis,
he doing? Did he get the cock cut off yet?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Is
no.
he going to ever do it?
He's gonna.
He shouldn't.
She's gonna do
I
it.
thought it would have been done by
I mean,
now.
Tell
But,
him not to.
That's her decision. But
Better
she's
to
gonna
look
be
like
in
a
a film in the Tribeca Film Festival.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just.
Did you
And
ever
you
see your
consider
brother?
her another sister now. You are the only boy in the
Yeah.
family.
Do you ever say
No, my
Do you have
brother
another
Richmond.
brother?
Yeah, my brother Richmond's amazing, and he's in the film The Tripper.
Okay.
He's one of the stars. He's hilarious.
Do you ever say to your brother, "Don't cut your cock off"? I mean, honestly, because everyone I've spoken to who has done it, at least a lot of them say
They
there's-
hate it.
There's
You
not
know,
a
they
lot
have
of
to go
feeling.
through a lot of counseling. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's really up to her at this.
Tell him not to. Tell her not to do it.
You got anybody in that family who became like a roofer or anything, or a landscaper? Everybody's in movies.
Yeah.
No,
Does anybody
everybody's
do
in
honest work?
movies. Yeah, everyone does movies.
Right. Well, you are a good guy.
I think you could care less if Courtney Cox had an affair. What do you think of that? I think
Really?
it
wouldn't even faze him.
I think you could care less.
I would go nuts on him.
Are you kidding?
Well, publicly you would, but secretly, 7 years with a broad, it's like an outrage.
I don't. I'd be really disappointed.
Well, yeah,
but then I'd bail out. Yeah.
You would bail. There's no forgiveness in you.
No. Not when
That's it.
So it's all based on
times.
trust. So if we do anything to break that trust, I mean, come on, there's,
all right.
Just
remember that when it's your turn.
I always remember that.
All right.
That's why Navajos in D.C. shouldn't be selling photos to push their website.
Well, there is a Tripper comic. David Arquette has created a story that now is a film called The Tripper.
Yeah.
For those who are fans of gore and horror.
And comedy.
Nudity, and comedy.
Sex, drugs, when's the last time you've seen a psychedelic
When does this open?
Film? It opens on 4/20.
That's this Friday.
That's this Friday.
Well,
I can't wait.
And it's 4/20. Yes, that's right.
I wish you luck.
Thank you, Artie.
What is the plot reference? What's your story on that?
Well, it's all a bunch of drugged out hippies that go to, and the other thing.
You ever do acid? LSD?
Yeah.
Right, you did.
I tried a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm never, I've done a lot of things.
Okay.
I've done a lot of things.
He did the research.
I've looked into the abyss.
You ever do heroin?
And I came out the other side.
Ever try heroin?
Yeah, but I never shot it.
You only snorted.
That's what Artie says.
Yeah,
that's
all I ever did. Well, I don't shoot shit.
Did you find yourself getting addicted as Artie did?
I did. Yeah, I had a little problem for a while.
Had to go to rehab.
I never went to rehab.
How did you get off it? Did you have to sweat it out?
No, it was my mother's birthday after she passed away, and I was wasted, and I was sitting there, and I was like, "What am I doing? What am I doing?"
And that
so
was
at that day, I made a conscious decision.
No withdrawals?
No, I wasn't like I wasn't strung out. I'd do it like,
good.
every once in a while. But
Artie, why can't you do it every once in a while?
That's incredible to me. No, good for him.
Be
But then I just, and then, so my thing now is just no
responsible-
extracurricular stuff. I'll drink and smoke a little weed once in a while.
You were a responsible heroin user.
And, no,
Well, there are people
no,
like
absolutely
that.
not. I was very irresponsible, and I was doing other things too. It was like I was out of
Coke?
control. Yeah, I
Ever
was
do
out of
shrooms?
control.
But you just pulled it together.
There's people like that with coke.
Shrooms.
You ever do shrooms?
Do you ever
hash
do
oil?
shrooms?
Hash oil?
Hash
opium?
oil.
What?
Do you ever do shrooms, hash oil, ecstasy? Do you ever do ecstasy?
Gary's
Part
done
of
a
the
ton
thing
of it.
about my movie is that I wanted to show some of the stuff that's going on out there. Nobody's ever shows how wild the world is.
People are all doing drugs, and no one shows it in the movies.
That's what I'm talking
You're
about.
absolutely right. That's why I'm going to see the Tripper.
And the people who get all wasted in the Tripper, they pay.
Right.
They pay.
All
Is that
right.
they pay with their lives?
They pay with their lives.
Good.
The hippie blood is gonna run.
Where would you get this heroin? I mean, you would go out and score?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, that whole thing's so long.
But wait a minute.
Dark circle.
When you first met
Now,
Courtney,
whoa!
Were you-
It just hit me.
What?
This is the next article. Oh,
totally.
This is the next. Their marriage in ruins. Back on drugs.
No.
Well, you're a heroin addict. That's the headline.
I was at the Hash Bash, Ann Arbor Hash Bash last week. Yay!
So
But
you could do
how strung out were you when you met Courtney?
I was
That'll straighten out.
when I was early on in our relationship. I mean, when we just first met, I was kind of wild and crazy,
Yeah.
but I wasn't doing that much stuff. But,
how does one, Artie, why can't you do that? David's claiming
Don't judge me.
He could take heroin and not get any withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah, well, some people can have 3 cupcakes and stop, too.
Hey,
Right.
you know what I always heard about David and Courtney, and also with Brad and Jennifer? I heard that you guys smoke a ton of weed.
No.
Just a ton of weed, like weed all the time.
No, that's not true. No, it's really not.
No, there was something that publicists have told me that
I believe
Brad
it.
and Jen were stoned round the clock, that they just love to smoke weed.
Is that why he had to get out?
Well, apparently, the rumor is, I swear to God, the rumor is that he got sick of smoking weed. I swear to God.
No, it's not true.
David, what about
Jennifer does
Tell
not
the
smoke.
truth.
Jennifer does not smoke.
All right. Well, then I'll believe you. Go ahead, Ken.
Hey, David, listen, first off, I'm sorry about your marriage, but I think you are the best guest that I've heard in a long time. Please keep coming back, pal.
Thank you.
And
All right.
I cannot wait to see that crazy movie of yours. Okay.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
go
you
see
very much.
Tripper, opening in theaters Friday.
The Tripper. It's in 50 theaters. We're distributing it
Slow
ourselves.
rollout, huh?
Yeah,
Why
I've
slow?
been going across the country in a bus on a bus tour. We've been filming everything on the MySpace page, myspace.com/The Tripper Movie, and you could see I urinated the word The Tripper, and that got like 158,000 hits. Like, that was our big.
Well, we'll go on there. Jim, you're
thing.
on the air in Bloomfield, New Jersey. We're talking about The Tripper and other things.
Hi, I saw David at the Chiller Expo in Parsippany Saturday.
Yeah.
Were you there? At the Chiller Expo?
In Parsippany?
Yes.
It's where it's a horror fan convention, right?
That's exactly. We've been going all around to all these kind of crazy things.
I want to say a couple of things. First of all, he was the most popular guest there. You had to wait in line 2 hours to get to see him.
Well, who else
I
was
was
there?
with Thomas Jane, my brother-in-law, who plays the Punisher.
Right. Yeah.
At 61, he was Mickey Mantle on 61. He's with me on this wing of the tour.
And
who are any hot chicks there?
A lot of them. But first of all,
mostly geeks go to that, right?
Well, some, but there are a lot of good-looking girls there. But I want to say one thing about David.
What?
He was nice enough to give autographs and pose for pictures for free, which was unlike most of the other guests there.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Is he selling his photograph?
Give me an example of a celebrity that sells their autograph at the Chiller convention.
Well, we had Robert Beltran of Star Trek Voyager.
I never even heard of him. How much did he charge?
He was the doctor.
Was, Commander Chakotay on Voyager.
You know what they do? They sell the pictures, and then they'll sign
We
them for
had Michael Biehn of Terminator.
How much did he charge?
He charged me $20 to autograph my DVD of the Terminator and take his photo.
Wow.
That's horrible.
Eric Roberts. Julia
What was
Roberts.
he in? No.
Julia Roberts' brother.
Margot Kidder.
What did she charge? She's running around in people's backyards.
Margot Kidder let me take her picture for free.
All right.
I can get an autograph, though.
Of course.
You're going to
Billy
probably
West
fuck
was
her
there.
for free.
You don't know that.
You had Billy West.
Billy was there?
Yeah. Soupy Sales.
Soupy?
Oh, he looked bad. He was very feeble. He can barely talk.
All right. Well, anyway, David, look.
Thanks, man.
The movie is called The Tripper.
Yeah.
I wish you luck with this. You're always
Thanks
up
a
to
lot.
exciting things. You're a creative guy. You're a bright guy. I trust you when you
Thank
say
you.
the movie's good.
Hey, you know what? We can't get a theater in New York City.
You're
what about
kidding.
that? Yeah. Call the Sunshine Theater and tell them to put this film up.
Why don't they do this?
God's
There's
sake.
enough theaters around.
I know.
Every piece of shit movie is out
I
now. They
know.
should put something in there.
Yeah, I'm telling you. There's.
So you can't see it in New York this weekend?
We don't have a theater as of now.
Wow.
And it's ridiculous.
Well, I think the people who own Sirius own AMC theaters. I'm going to contact them today.
Oh, that's great. Thank you,
I'm
Howard.
gonna
I'd
find out
appreciate
about
that.
that.
And then we were at the Senator Theater in Baltimore,
Yeah, I know
Maryland
the
yesterday.
Senator.
Then, Baltimore's going to take us. Why not New York City?
Sure, absolutely. That's a big market for you.
Yeah.
All right, listen, good luck with the film. You're working hard.
Thank you.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
That's never easy for you, man. You never
easy.
take it easy.
I always come out sweating, like I just beat up or something.
You mentioned the whirlwind, or the whirlpool effect that they have going on.
That's right. They did. Yeah, I got that down. A couple times I tried to turn it back.
You did?
I did. I kind of did.
You think Courtney will react okay? You fended off all those rumors.
Courtney's always, she's chill about stuff like that.
But it was rough. You tried to revisit the whole Brad and Jennifer thing.
He tried. I didn't go there. Hopefully there's no sound bites. You were talking to me last time about that.
Well,
You were like,
you got into all the tabloids.
Yeah, exactly. You warned me though.
I did.
I think on the way out you were like, it's probably gonna be all over the place. I was like, really? Do you think? That was the first thought of it. Jackie Mason in the house.
Were you surprised by the picture?
Mr. Mason, sir.
Yes.
Hello. My name's David Arquette. Nice to meet you.
Why not?
Big fan of yours.
Are you a comedian?
Not really.
What do you do?
Not like you. I mean, I'm not the real kind of. I'm an actor.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So how did you get successful enough to wind up on this?
I married a very famous woman. Thanks. See you later.